Hi guys, it's Disney Girl here, and guess what? I have found a magic genie lamp. Oh my goodness. And you know what? I think that it is time for my 3 wishes. So come on out, Genie. Genie? Genie! No, I don't have a genie. This is horrible. Okay, so I have a lamp, no genie is inside, which must mean he is in my kingdom currently, trying to, or about to try to, help out with Tower Challenge number 6. That is right, Tower Challenge number 6 has come to Disney's Magic Kingdoms game, and basically I've just got a useless lamp now. No wishes for Disney Girl today. So, if you could have 3 wishes, what 3 wishes would they be for your kingdom? My first wish, if I was to tell you, my first wish would be to understand what is going on with the happiness. The happiness meter has changed, and I am having so much trouble with it, guys. I feel like I will address this probably a few times in this live stream today. The happiness has changed. I cannot stay in ecstatic. I don't know why. I was at like 95%. An hour went by, and all of a sudden I kept basically dropping 5 or 10% almost every hour. And now when I collect from Joyous, it only gives me 1 happiness every time. But they don't give you enough happy kids in the kingdom, coming in order to keep that up. And chests don't open fast enough either. So it's very, very difficult to actually get your happiness where it needs to be. So I'm a little bit upset about everything that has happened right now with the game in terms of the happiness. I wish I understood this better, because I feel like this sort of update was supposed to help everybody out with the happiness actually and make our kingdom better, give us better drop rates, maybe even provide us more kids coming to our kingdom and stuff like that so that we could make them happy. But if anything, I find that there is less kids coming to my kingdom. Like my lifetime visitors, it's increasing about the same, but the thing is the kids that want to be happy in my kingdom and go and visit specific attractions or characters, they are not coming. If you guys are having this problem too, let me know here in the chat today. And honestly, we're going to try and address why or what is sort of going on. I'm not sure if this is maybe a mistake with the update. Maybe like the programming is wrong. Obviously, I hope that's not the case. I mean, for them, because I feel like that would be really bad. But maybe it is. Maybe literally all it is just some technical difficulties that they are having with this. Because this doesn't make any sense. This apparently was something that a lot of the community was addressing. To me, honestly, I literally never read anything about this, about people wanting to make their kingdom happier and they were having trouble doing that. And then again, yes, getting more character token drops, everybody was saying that, but the thing is that the only reason why they were saying that is because we required more character tokens for the events, and we weren't getting the drops fast enough in order to complete them and stuff like that. So that's what I think everybody was talking about, is they just made it too difficult. The number that they were providing was too high, and it really hasn't had anything to do with with the actual character token drops. Sometimes, yes, they were bad, but I mean, that's part of it, right? It's the luck of the draw, epic versus common. Yes, you're going to see a huge change in that. But this, to me right now, if anything, I find my character token drops when I wasn't ecstatic was actually less than what it previously was. So I don't think this is what the community was saying. And if they were saying about character token drops being difficult, this is not what they meant. I'm going to go ahead and take a look here at a couple of people. I will give a few shout outs though first. Amanda, Karen, Paige, Elijah, Sparky, who else do we have here? AM, Jonathan, Chicken Nugget Girl. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream today. Really appreciate all of you guys being here. Okay, so Zamora says they're having that she's having that problem too. So you know what? I guess it's not just me. I check my game quite a bit, guys. I am at least every 4 hours, if not more frequently. During limited time events, it's probably every 2 for the most part. I mean, with the odd exception of sleeping at night for 4 hours or something like that, I won't check the kingdom. But even still, sometimes I will wake up and check it because again, I'm trying to make sure I understand what is going on with the kingdom at all times. And this, I've been waking up and there's been no point. So, like, my happiness is just dropping, and I'm really, really sad that it dropped so quickly now. Super upset. Are you excited for the Tower Challenge? Medi, I am very excited for the Tower Challenge because we are going to be able to start collecting finally for Raja. I was hoping Raja was going to be the character that would be featured in this Tower Challenge, so I'm super happy about that. The Sultan was a pleasant surprise that we could actually get him as well, but he is going to be paid, so hopefully I'm going to be able to get him today, but that is my hope. I really, really hope that I can get Salton today because I think he's going to be quite useful. But I want to find out sort of what he does first for our kingdom, how he is helpful and all that before I go ahead and invest in him. So that way we can sort of discuss together whether he is totally worth it. I want to have him in my kingdom for sure. It's just whether I'm going to do it like right away or not. Tower Challenge hype. No kidding, Tesco. Zamora, I can't get too ecstatic. Yeah, I can't get there, and when I do, I can't stay there. So it's providing a lot of difficulty for me. And I've been leaving some happiness wander around my kingdom, like maybe the last hour. I didn't touch any of that. I didn't touch any of my characters, though, since last night because I wanted to sort of leave everything. But, yeah, honestly, it's a little bit of a disaster at this point. Now, I want to kind of do the chess and everything so we can get to play our game. So kind of moving to something that's a little bit happier. So basically how the game works, and we'll talk about happiness again right after this, and we'll sort of watch how this has affected my happiness meter. Now, I am going to be opening some silver and a gold chest, and then that way we can watch how it grows. Hopefully I will be able to get it from joyous to ecstatic with this, but if not, well, I think we've got a bigger problem than we initially thought. So let's go ahead here and open some of those chests. So it's 88% now, my happiness, guys. All right, so let's start with the silver one. So again, how this game works is there are going to be character tokens that are going to be appearing on the screen. And whatever it is, I mean, it could be a bench. It could be a bench. We know that, or a lamppost. But assuming it's a character token, you just have to tell me what character that character token belongs to and what collection they are a part of. So just so you guys know about that. All right, let's go ahead here, and we have the March Hare ear tat token. So it says it belongs to the March Hare. So I would like to know, what collection does the March Hare belong to? Flamingo Phoenix, it's your 19th birthday. Happy birthday. Oh my gosh. And thank you so much for being here on this very special day for you. Honestly, big day. Tower Challenge starting. Yeah. You really got it going in the kingdom. Open a Lion King chest. Oh, I wish, but it's not going to be useful for the Tower Challenge right now, so I think I'm going to leave it. I still have a lot more work to do with that. So, KJ, Disney Lover, Tesco. Yeah, you guys are right. Neatsen, yeah, you guys are all right. It is part of Alice in Wonderland. All right, so next we are going to go ahead and open the gold one because I would really like to know what is inside this. It could be the Dumbo parade float even, guys. It really could be. So I would like to know sort of what I get. If I get that, I will be really happy. Oh, I got 3,000 magic, though. Actually, that's another thing from all of this. My magic from when you collect from the kingdom with happiness, that's actually gone down. I'll talk about that again in a sec. The fish fountain. Well, a decoration that will be used for elixirs. But in terms of collections, I'm not sure what this would belong to per se. It definitely looks very Alice to me, but yeah. All right, let's go ahead here. That was a little bit disappointing. Sorry about that. Let's go and try the next silver chest here. What is my thoughts about Wreck-It Ralph being part of the third chapter? I definitely will discuss that for sure. I'm a little surprised that it was Wreck-It Ralph, though. I don't think it was supposed to be at this point yet. Jack's bow tie token. So there are quite a few Jacks in the kingdom. There's like Jack Skellington, Jack Sparrow, Jack, just to name a few Jacks. So who does this belong to, and what collection are they a part of? Hi, James Maple. The fish fountain for elixirs. Yeah, Anu, I'm literally going to do that as well. Amanda took a chance on buying the Lion King chest and got Scar. That's super good. Congratulations. Carol is from Brazil. Oh my goodness. I love it. What's the weather like there today? I did a happiness protector for 24 hours to collect happy faces for provision. Camilla, okay, yeah, that is something too that I need to address about the happiness whole thing. Maybe that is sort of what they want you to do now, is use your, I think it's for elixirs still. I don't know if that's changed, but for the protection. April says the Night Bear before Christmas, Jack Skellington. Carol was right as well. Cindy Clore, Kijay, Neetzan. Yep, you guys are all right there. So that is a little bit sad about that. Now the happiness has made it to ecstatic, and we are up to 35%. So the only thing with that though is that took me opening 2 silver and a gold to get there, and we will be able to see how fast it drops. It's really, really fast. I am happy though to have it at least here though for the start of the tower challenge and stuff, for the first initial sort of couple of sets of drops and all that. Now it will be a matter of keeping the kingdom happy after that. And as you can see, there's like a few kids walking around here, but I will let you know that those kids have been walking around for like 2 hours now. So to be honest, like, it's not really doing anything. Now I don't know if I'll be able to do Mickey and Goofy per se, because I know that depending on how long the quest is, 6 minutes I can do, that's fine. But if Mickey's one is the 2-hour one that he sometimes get for happiness, I will not do it, because the tower challenge will be more important to make sure that I send my characters out for that. Now, I did want to check here, actually. I do have Sven to bring back into the kingdom, and I will choose someone else to level up. But I do want to do Wendy Darling for 6 minutes, because the thing with her is I need that to sort of happen to continue with my main storyline. Now, I don't think I'll be doing much of that through the event itself, but I will be doing a little bit for sure. So there's Wendy. 6 minutes, we can definitely afford that time. Now, after that, who do I level up? That will probably be the Wreck-It Ralph collection. That is going to be sort of where I'm going to be sort of sitting with everything, is go Wreck-It Ralph and try and help them out. Now, I will show you guys my characters' levels and stuff in a second. I am going to jump back into the whole happiness thing because I want to confirm this. So basically, the happiness safeguard is 350 elixirs. That may seem reasonable to a lot of people, but it's only for 24 hours. And this sort of thing before was you would usually use it if, let's say, you were, I don't know, let's say you've traveled to Paris and, you know, you're spending time with those you love and you're going to be there for like 3 or 4 days. You know what? Happiness safeguard, very useful. Also using the happiness enchantment, maybe somewhere in between there, wouldn't be a bad idea. Now, the thing is, though, is the happiness safeguard for elixirs, again, that's fine, but they have to give us, if that's what they want us to start doing in our kingdom, to incorporate something else for us to do. Not that we need any more to do. They are going to need to give us more things for the Conjuring Cauldron. Now, yes, right now, like, I can, like, go ahead and, like, I've still got, like, 7,800, which is fine, but, like, that takes a lot to collect for. To be honest, a lot of the stuff that we get is not worth it very much in terms of elixirs and stuff. So they'll need to increase maybe the cost in terms of, or I guess the reward more, not the cost for us. The more the reward of what we would actually get from some of these concession stands and stuff like that. Because, you know, for example, we don't get enough like bakeries from our chest to get 350. We don't get enough sundials, even cronial sundials. It's like a one that you get quite a few times with even like gold chests and stuff like that, or even platinum. But the thing is just like, it's not really, we don't open those enough. We don't get enough of those kinds of chests. So I think that there needs to be some sort of adjustment. Normally what we get is like the wooden bench or the lamp post. So I will show you guys here once I get down to it. I know I'm getting close now. Like we don't even get actually like the bushes and the topiaries. We don't actually get those that often. We're more looking at, gosh, I didn't think it was this low down. I have a lot of stuff. Okay, so for the street light, yeah, we hardly get any of those. Did I pass it? I don't think I did. Wow, I have so much stuff here. I just want to point that. Okay, there's the wooden bench. I was like, I knew it wasn't that much. So the wooden bench is only going to give you 20 elixirs for that. So, I mean, that's all great and everything, but they need to increase that if they're going to give us things like wooden benches, if we need to use that happiness safeguard. Because, again, that happiness safeguard, like, way too much in terms of cost for elixirs. To sort of have that to be able to sort of get to where we want to go. So either give us better chests or increase the amount for the decorations that we get inside and concessions, make those worth more elixirs so that we can use this happiness safeguard and give us some more kids coming to visit our kingdom, and then that way we can go ahead and keep our kingdom happy. Yes, that maybe not be ideal, but if that's the kind of change that they want to make to the game, they need to make some other smaller changes to compensate for it. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how much you check your kingdom, it's never going to get there. And honestly, how if you're a small kingdom and you're starting at like, what? Content happiness? Like, how fast does that get up to cheerful? Like, no, not good. Now, the magic whole bit, when I use the gathering spell, I'm usually like, I've been able to get now like at least 17 to like 20,000 usually. Now it's a lot less than that. So I don't know how I feel about all of these sort of changes. The magic reward isn't as good, so that is now being affected instead of it just being character token and stuff. It's like, yeah, not feeling it. Not feeling it. And yes, we are under the 5-minute mark now for the tower challenge to start. Now, Wreck-It Ralph here. I did want to show you guys my character levels. I do have Ralph at a 10, and thank goodness I do, because this is going to be extremely helpful for Chapter 3. If you guys do not have Ralph at a level 10, I would highly suggest trying to work on getting him there. His character tokens drop really, really well. Should be totally fine. We shouldn't have any character token conflicts with him. Hopefully not anyways. Or at least if we do, it's not going to be that severe. So I would work on Ralph, getting him there, because he's that featured character that never gets tired. So the higher he is, the better. If you can only get him to a 9, whatever, that's fine. 9s are still really good. But, I mean, if you can get him maxed out, he is the one you'd probably want to focus on. Next is Vanellope. I have her at a level 9. I did extremely well in the Wreck-It Ralph event in terms of getting my characters leveled up nice and high. I guess same with Princess and the Frog. Those are actually pretty good. I haven't done that much with these guys even since the event. Now, I know the last event, for example, the Moana one, I did not get my characters as high as usual, and I regret it. I should have just faced sort of the conflict with character token drops. I just wanted to make sure I actually got the characters, which is what I was afraid of. So, I mean, in some ways, it was a bad idea to sort of my strategy for that in a lot of ways to not keep pushing that leveling up. But at the same time, I had to do it. I didn't really have a choice. I needed it. So Felix, what was he? He's a level 8. Calhoun is coming back into the kingdom right now. And I think she's going to be a level 8 now as well. Calhoun, yep, is now level 8. It's make your mama's proud time. I agree. All right, we'll send her out to get some Wi-Fi tokens. So there's Calhoun there. She's actually super awesome. I love her. She's tough, but can't deny she's amazing. Actually, I like her too, kind of in Disney's Heroes battle modes. So definitely a lot of fun having her there. I haven't done that much with her in that game, but yeah. So for her, I need 80 of the Wi-Fi tokens, 30 of her backpacks, or they're just called packs, but it's a backpack, and then 30 of her ears hat. So I've already got some characters out collecting for that, so I will collect for them in a couple of minutes. Then next we have got Spam Lee at a level 8. I've got Yes at a level 8, and I think Shank is the same, a level 8. So I've got a lot of level 8s to do. So I will try and get a lot of these to a 9 before then. So yeah, Wreck-It Ralph, definitely surprised. It should have been Little Mermaid, but it wasn't. So yeah, pretty crazy. Now, we have got 15 seconds, guys, to go. Now, right here in the kingdom where the balloon is, that is going to change to Maleficent Tower. So this is going to be pretty awesome. Yay! Oh, if you don't have, Anu, if you don't have Aladdin or Anna, do not worry about it. You will actually be able, I believe, to collect them in the challenge, but we will actually check that out right now. Let's do it. Okay, so we'll start off with our calendar award, a bronze chest here. Some more happiness, thank goodness. All right, so hopefully I get a character token so you guys can guess again. No, a wooden bench. Funny, I was just talking about wooden benches, but yeah, here we go. Let's just dive right into the actual tower. So the balloon should go away. And it is not. That awkward moment. Cricket, cricket. Okay, Maleficent doesn't want to curse my kingdom. I think it is time to close my kingdom and reopen it and hope that this is going to work here. I love this screen. It's missing a little bit of color, I feel. And it's very busy. Definitely a lot going on there. All right, so where is the tower? Guys, where is the tower? Oh, there it is. Phew! I was like, no, this isn't good. All right, so there is Maleficent at her tower. So we're going to go ahead here and check it out. So right now how this works is there's jewels, I believe the MK calls it, diamonds, whatever. Anyways, the jewels, they come out from the ground per chapter. So you can see there's 2 here that are still in the ground. That represents chapters 2 and 3. The one that is in the air means it is currently in progress. So it will stay purple. Now, when that chapter is finished, it will turn gray, or it will fade out, but it will still stay above ground. But that just means that chapter is over. So let's go and do some of the dialogue here. And it's from Merlin. Can you feel it? The kingdom's magic. It's changing somehow, as if everything has been knocked off kilter. I've cast spell after spell in hopes of fixing it, but they're not having nearly as much of an effect as I'd like. This does bode well at all, not one little bit. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that was, she's supposed to do her evil laugh. I was just trying to do it. I wish I had it, I could put it in, my iTunes thing and be like, wait, actually, maybe I do have it. Oh my gosh, can I get that fast enough? That Maleficent's laugh. Oh my god, that'd be so good. That would be actually amazing. I don't think so. Evil laugh. No, I don't have it. It's too bad. I was actually hoping that I would have it so I could play it for you guys, but I don't. But you'll have to settle for me. Insolent fools! Up until now, my curses may have been thwarted, but no longer, for this spell is different than the others. This curse will steal away the dreams of everyone in the kingdom, transforming it into the place where nightmares come true. There we go. So there's Maleficent doing her evil laugh. I wish I had as evil of a laugh, but whatever. I'm working on it. So yeah, anyways, that is sort of happening right now. And so let's go ahead and do the rest of the dialogue here. And it's from Jasmine and Abu. Oh, Abu, you're back from the marketplace already. What are you so excited about? That's nice, but you know I can't understand you as well as Aladdin does. Maybe you could try acting it out for me? Monkey Shine, send a boo to try to communicate what he saw. Okay, he's busy for 4 minutes. Not a big deal. So now that we can actually see it in the kingdom right now, there are some attractions that are cursed in the kingdom. Usually, I believe chapter 1, it usually gives you like 1 or 2 currency and stuff from that. So just so you guys know, basically all you guys have to do is tap it a few times and then it will clear. So I think it's twice for the first chapter, and then I think it goes to 4 for the second and then 5 for the third. But yeah, so let's tap it here. So there's 4 currency. 8 currency, so it's actually the currency has gone up a tiny little bit. Now, basically that means we still get to collect magic from the attraction once we have tapped away the curse. But now I've got, let's say, another attraction here that is cursed. Now I'm going to show you something if you guys are sort of new to this whole tower challenge thing. I am going to use Merlin here. And you guys will see now that the magic has changed because I'm not going to get as much as I usually get for sure. Should be around 20,000 for sure. All right, so here are some character tokens here, and it's only 15. So I said it's usually at least 17 to 20, and it's, again, usually when I haven't touched my kingdom for this long, it's usually 20. So I have actually lost over 5,000 magic from the gathering spell now. So that is actually super disappointing. That's going to actually affect the game quite a bit. It may not seem like it because of all the magic I've saved up, but over long term, it's definitely going to affect the kingdom for sure. Okay, so I got a lot of character tokens there. Now, that is good, but again, at the same time, I am in ecstatic, so that is definitely understandable. But again, usually what ends up happening is that it misses out on a lot of these. So not a bad collection, I guess, for that for now. Now I do want to now head into the tower. So you can get to the tower, to the screen I'm going to show you. You can either get to it by clicking Maleficent's tower or by clicking the bottom where it says the tower challenge with the amount of time. So basically it's going to be 5 days per chapter. The 2 hours is just sort of there for us at the end. So here we go. Whoa, a refresh bundle. Okay, this is a new thing. A refresh bundle, get ahead in the tower challenge. 30% better value, so we get 8 of those. So you can purchase 1 per player. I don't think they should have limited how many we can actually purchase, but... All right. Oh, and there is the Salton Bundle. Okay, this is really unique. $13.99. Now, it is new to the Aladdin collection. It will give us 2 of his character or actually, technically, it'll give us 9 of his character tokens. Again, 5 of them are the lamp, but I mean, the ones that we actually need to get him to the next level. And then we're going to get 4 Raja tokens. So 2, I guess, of the material he's got, and then 2 of his ears hat. So that is going to last the entirety of the tower challenge. But there is the Sultan. Now he should also be for gems as well. So we definitely will check that out for sure. Okay, so it's just showing a bigger screen here of the bundle. I take screenshots of these things in case I want to share them on like my blog or whatever, or do any sort of cutouts and stuff. So all right, there's Wendy. I'll do her in a minute, but I do want to check out now that Raja and Sultan are out of the shadows. So let's check Sultan. So as we can see, the bundle is off here to the side. That's not going to change. Or you can get him for 300 gems. Now, I don't have 300 gems, unfortunately, which is kind of sad, to be honest, but not the end of the world. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had the gems to buy him right this second, but I don't. So anyways, that is what you can do with the Sultan. 300 gems or $13.99. Now, the price will vary per country. If you want to put your country in the chat section and put how much your bundle is, you can always do that for sure. It should be the same, though, amount of character tokens and stuff like that in it. It's just your price will change depending on where you live. So... You can, again, let people know your country, or let me know as well, your country and the price. That's pretty standard, though, for characters and stuff in the game for my country, is it's usually around that for sure. Is the mystery award available for you guys? I haven't seen a mystery reward yet. And then there is Raja. Now, this is probably a little bit of a spoiler to what I'm going to be talking to you guys about here in just a few minutes, but basically we can see all the requirements for Raja. So 25 of the spilled goblet, 25 of the torn garment, and 25 of his ears hats. Also, we need 2,500 currency and then 60 minutes for us to be able to welcome him into the kingdom. So that is our look at Raja at the moment. So Kat says it's $9.99 in the US. It's $9.99 in the UK. Okay. 10 in the Netherlands. $36.95 in Brazil. Your currency must be very different. Singapore is $14.98. That's kind of a strange price, but all right, whatever. But yeah, so that is sort of what it is. Look, $20 in Brazil. Wow, that's crazy. Netherlands is $9.99. So pretty standard across the board, is roughly that sort of price. All right, so let's go ahead here and check out how this is going to work. Get our characters sent out. So actually, this looks really, really good for us so far. All right, I can work with this. So basically right now, as we can see, there are the collections here on the screen. So we get to choose one character per collection. So Mickey and Friends, it is just solidly Mickey and Friends this time, so I'm actually happy that it's just one collection. We can work with it. So we have Daisy, oh, I shouldn't have clicked that, sorry, Dale, Mickey, and Pluto. Those are going to be the characters that are going to be able to help us out in this particular chapter. Now for me, I've got all these guys maxed out, so this is going to be a huge help for currency for me. Also points, but again, we'll talk about that in a second. The next collection is Cinderella. So we've got Fairy Godmother, Lady Tremaine, Cinderella, and Prince Charming. So another 4 characters here. So Cinderella, she was busy, but that's fine. Oh, Raja is here. Oh my god, that's the cutest picture ever of Raja. Welcome a royal protector. Get his tokens with Maleficent coins. Oh my gosh, guys, don't you love this picture of Raja? OMG, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so I'm going to choose Cinderella to be the first character for that collection. Monsters, Inc. Okay, so we've got Mike Wazowski, Randall Boggs, Roz, and Boo. So Boo is only a level 7 right now. She's actually currently busy because, well, I wasn't going to use her first anyways. Now, again, with these attractions here, guys, that are cursed, they will stay cursed when you use the gathering spell. I forgot to touch back on this. So basically you clear your kingdom, but these will stay cursed. So you will be able to still collect magic, but you have to manually do it. So tap it a few times and then click the attraction. So you're not going to be able to get away from like not checking your entire kingdom for these things. And usually it recurses the things every 2 to 4 hours in that range. I believe it's 4 normally, but again, it could have changed a little bit for this. Brun, you welcomed Dale. Congratulations. That is going to be very useful. All right, so Mike is going to be my first character from the Monsters, Inc. collection. Then we have got the Aladdin characters. So we've got Abu, Carpet, Iago, Jafar, Jasmine, Genie. So basically everybody is going to be useful. Now, Aladdin is as well, but I will talk about why he isn't in this group right now. All right, so there we go. There's Abu. He has been added. And again, I've got like all these guys at a level 9 except Genie. So I might send Genie off. Actually, you know what would probably be the best thing to do is use Genie first. So I'm going to use actually Genie first, and then once he has done the 2 hours of going against the tower, I will send him off to level up. I think that would actually be super duper smart of me to actually do. Boo would be a similar thing, but I can't really do that right now. But I guess if I want to level up Boo, I should send him out. Okay, no, I'm going to stick with Genie. I'm going to stick with doing that. And that way, tomorrow, it's only, like, again, it's 16 hours, so, like, I won't need to refresh him. I can use my other characters that are higher. So, basically, I'll send Genie off to level up because I should have enough for him to go. Now, the featured character is Aladdin. So, Aladdin will not get tired. That is the great thing about having the featured characters. You don't need to worry about the refresh tokens and stuff like that for him. Now, I know you guys were saying you had some like special thing that came into your kingdom that was like a reward. I didn't get anything like that, unfortunately. So if you guys got it, that is amazing. Maybe I'll get it a little bit later. I don't really know. Oh, thank you very much, Deanna. That you're so sweet. How much is Salton? Salton is $13.99 where I am. Again, it will vary, or he's 300 gems. So I haven't got the bundle yet for Salton, but we could, what we could do is, I remember we did this for Captain Hook, is we'd had like the Captain Hook fund, so we could do something here for the Salton, do the Salton fund. And so if you guys wanted to use Super Chat, that would help me out to get Salton. If you guys don't know where that is, there's like where you would go to say something in the chat. There's an emoji underneath, and then there's the support Disney Girl button, which looks like a $sign. Basically, you just click that, and you guys can request your favorite character voice impression if you want as well. So yeah, basically that we can start, I guess, the Salton fun if we want. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead here and start the challenge here against Maleficent, because obviously we need that. I would have thought we would have got some refresh tokens. Usually they help you out at the beginning and give you like, I think it's like 3 refresh tokens to sort of get you started, but I haven't got anything like that. So the characters that are going to be able to draw this token for us, the refresh token, is going to be Sarge, Bo Peep, Jessie, and the Salton. So this is where the Salton is going to be useful. So the Salton is going to drop that, and you can also find them in magical chests. So I'm going to send Sarge off right now. He's 6 hours, so he's going to be off to do that. Now Jessie, she's going to be the same, so she's 8. So a little bit longer of a time, but not the end of the world. And then Bo Peep, she's also 8, so she's going to go and visit Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters. So Toy Story wasn't used for this chapter, but it is pretty possible that we will use him in the next one. So yeah, basically that is where the Salton is going to be useful, guys. If you guys invest in the Salton, he will be useful for refresh tokens right now. He will be a great character to have in the kingdom. He'll probably help us level up Raja and stuff like that. That'll be my guess. He'll be one of the most important ones to collect for Raja, but as of right now, it's just going to be refresh tokens because we don't obviously have Raja. So, yeah. Magical chests. Now, magical chests are back. Now, I thought it might be Radiant considering they appeared in the sort of leaked Chinese hacked calendar. But basically, we've got the magical chests here, which are going to give us Aladdin. It's going to give us Cinderella, Maleficent, tokens or coins, and refresh tokens. So let's go here and check it out. Now, if my characters are maxed out, guys, the character tokens will not appear here, so just a fair warning, okay? This is sort of how this whole thing works. So if you have somebody maxed out, this is not going to happen. So Jafar's character tokens are in the epic section. So they will be obviously the hardest to get. Then rare, we have obviously got the Maleficent coins. We also get some happiness, which could be great. Refresh token is found in rare, and then also Genie's character tokens, Carpet, Yago, and Boo is actually there as well. Uncommon, I've got a Boo, I've got the other token for Carpet, Yago, then there's Aladdin, Boo again, and then Abu. Boo and Abu. They could be friends. Common here, obviously still some currency, happiness, and then we've got the lamp, which is useful to level up all of the characters that are part of the Aladdin collection. Then Aladdin's sword, and obviously the canisters for Monsters Inc. to level up any of your Monsters Inc. characters that you don't already have maxed out. So yeah, there we go. So that's sort of what is in the magical, magical chest. Yeah, so that is that. Now, points. Per chapter, this will change. So for the first chapter, we need 26,500 points. Okay, so this is going to be quite a bit of points. I think it's actually more than in the past. Just offhand, I believe it is. So it doesn't look like we're getting as much currency either. So at 1,000 points, we get 250 currency. 4,000, we get 2 magical chests. 9,400 currency. 16,500, we get 500. And then after that, it'll be the lunchbox tart stand. So we saw this in, if you guys watched my live stream recap video, or I guess it was I showed it in the live stream recap that I did. And then I did a live stream that was after DMK did theirs, showing all this stuff. So there's 2 possible chances you guys can actually see this stuff. But that is this is one of the new concession stands that's going to be in the game. That is sort of for points for chapter 1. Chapter 2, we're looking at 37,000 points. So at 1,000 points, we get 500 currency. 5,000 points, we get 2 radiant chests. So there we go. I guess that sort of matches up probably with the timing. So next chapter will be radiant chests that we'll be using, not magical. So that is probably where the calendar reward fits in, actually, will be radiant chests for chapter 2. So that just confirms it. Then 12,000 points, 800 currency, 22,000 points, 1,000 currency. So that's a little better. And then at 37,000 points, which I really, really want, because this concession stand is like my favorite with this update, is the grilled 3-cheese sandwich stand. So I really want that in my kingdom for sure. Like no ifs, ands, or but. I have to have enough points for this. Now what's going to happen though, guys, is after you finish chapter 1, your points will reset. So you can't just try and get as many points as you can and get all the point stuff sort of over with. You will not be able to do that. So chapter 1, 26,500, you can keep collecting points, but the thing is, once chapter 2 starts, it resets at 0. So chapter 3 will work the same. Now here, there is the last concession stand at the end. We've got 1,000 points, gives us 1,000 currency. 6,000 points gives us 2 ruby chests, so we'll probably find the last sort of refresh tokens and character tokens for Wreck-It Ralph and all of that. That will appear in the ruby chests. 16,000 points gives us the snake in a basket, which I actually have one of those. I wanted to fit it as a decoration in my Aladdin section, but I ran out of room. 32,000 points gives us 2,000 currency, and then 52,000 points, yikes, gives us the tiger tail shake stand. So this is important if you want to get that. Get your Wreck-It Ralph characters leveled up. Start doing it now so they can start collecting. That is going to be the next one, like the only way. Himani, if you cannot get the update, or you can't access it, refresh your app store. If you're still having problems after that, contact customer care. Also, you can write into DMK on Facebook as well, just letting them know that you're having that problem. But you have to definitely contact customer care to have your game sort of figured it out. So we've seen the progress, we've seen the challenge, now the leaderboard. So basically, once I collect from the tower once, what's going to end up happening is it will give us our first round of points. So that is what the score is. It's going to be your points for the tower challenge. So that's going to help you with your progress, and it's going to help you with the leaderboard. Now, if you're ranked 1 to 50, you'll get the Maleficent's horn stand, you'll get 2 refresh tokens, and 1,000 Maleficent coins. Maleficent's horn stand, if you guys already have one, it's amazing for elixirs. It's like 700, I believe, of elixirs, or maybe 750. Super amazing. So really, really happy about that. And you know what? It is super cool. If you guys don't have one in your kingdom, totally worth it. Now, if you're ranked 51 to 150, then you're going to get 2 refresh tokens and 900 currency. 151 to 500 is 2 refresh tokens still, just 800 currency. 501 to 750, again, same refresh tokens, just currency is going down, and it just sort of keeps going. Now, once you hit 1,501 to 2,500, it's just going to give you currency for basically up until 3,800. So we're going to have up to 3,800 people per leaderboard. So pretty stiff competition there, but nothing out of the ordinary. All right, so let's go ahead here. In the event shop, okay, what is this? All right, so first we can see Chapter 1 is going to offer us Raja's first character token there. So that is, what was that called again? Hold on, let me check. I actually forget what that was called. The Spilled Goblet. Sorry, the Spilled Goblet is the first one for Chapter 1, then the Garment and Ears Hat. Okay, got it. So the Spilled Goblet is going to be what we're collecting for the first chapter. After that, we can't purchase any of the other ones until Chapter 2 starts, but we can still save up the currency. That will stay the same. So basically, it's going to be 250 Maleficent coins, or event currency, whichever you want to call it. So 250 for each one. So that is going to be pretty steep, but not out of the ordinary in terms of the challenge as far as that goes. Now, if we watch the ad, sorry, no videos are available at this time. Why not? I'm connected to the internet. I don't get it. Why it's not available. Okay. Fine. Anyways, there's a mystery reward that is there that I can't watch the ad for right now for some reason. Again, I have no idea why. Again, I am connected to Wi-Fi or the stream wouldn't be working right now. But that is sort of why. Actually, if that is happening, that will mean that I can't even purchase the Salton. It means I can purchase it for gems. I don't have enough gems and I can't buy the bundle if the internet in the game isn't working. So I will not be able to probably purchase the Salton today, which is unfortunate because that should not be happening. Am I the only person having this problem? Mine isn't available either. Not available for me either. Okay, so why isn't this available? That, I guess, is the question. They have this mystery reward, but we can't actually watch the ad. So maybe we all need to write into DMK now, or I'll do it after I do my stream and just write in and be like, hey, the ad isn't working to get our mystery reward. Is that supposed to be happening? All right, so we can see that there is an attraction here at this, what is it, the Streets of Agrabah or something like that. That is the attraction that's available along with Aladdin. Now, guys, just so you know, if you have participated in previous tower challenges that have included Aladdin, you will know that the rewards are staying the same. I find that a little bit strange. I think they should change up the rewards that you can get from the tower challenge every time that they do it. So it also gives people options to collect different stuff, but it always seems to be Aladdin that's going to be the character, and it's always that attraction. It hasn't changed up, so maybe that is something that they want to sort of consider going forward. All right, so it looks like everybody can't actually watch it, so I don't know why we can't watch the mystery reward. So kind of weird. Okay, Thomas says, hi everyone, does anybody notice that the happiness is going down faster than normal? Yes, I did address that earlier on in the stream. I talked a lot about the happiness whole thing. But yeah, no, it is going down a lot faster, so it is harder to keep your kingdom in ecstatic. I managed to get mine back up to ecstatic, but I know it's probably not going to stay there if I don't check my kingdom every hour or something. I notice it drops quite a bit every hour, so not super happy about that. Now, Chapter 2, guys, we know that it is frozen. We saw, if we liked their posts on Instagram, every milestone they unlocked, the reveal of each character collection that was going to be useful for the chapters. So for Chapter 2, it is going to be Anna and the Frozen Ice Palace, or Ice Skating Rink, I guess they call it. So that is going to be available for us in 4 days, 23 hours. So just so you guys know, we'll also be able to collect the next character token for Raja. That also, I believe, has stayed the same. I think I actually purchased Anna this way, or else I purchased the attraction this way in the past. But again, they haven't switched up the what they can sort of offer there and stuff like that. During the tower challenge, how often should we check our kingdom? So the best way, Gonzalez, I'm not sure, HRDGRC. Yeah, anyways, I would recommend checking your kingdom every 2 hours because that is how long it takes to, for their characters to challenge the tower and for us to resend out our characters. So I would recommend checking it every 2 hours. If you can't, then definitely every 4. You can't really get away with completing the tower challenge in terms of points and stuff like that if you don't. Now, again, chapter 1, you might have a bit more leniency, but I would be more worried about your character, not your character tokens per se, but your characters being able to collect enough coin for you to finish the tower challenge. So again, even if you finish it in terms of points, don't stop because you guys definitely need the currency and you will need lots of it. So just keep challenging the tower because we know that the last one's going to be like 650 or whatever per, what is it going to be? Ears hats, for example. It should be about that. So it is going to be quite expensive. Now, Chapter 3 unlocks in 9 days, 23 hours, and that's when we get to use Ralph. Now, this is the first time that Wreck-It Ralph, Ralph Breaks the Internet, I know it was called, like, Ralph Breaks the Internet, like, limited time event, but it is the Wreck-It Ralph collection. Wreck-It Ralph himself is available. This is the first time, though, that Wreck-It Ralph has appeared in a tower challenge, guys. So if you guys didn't participate in that event or you guys missed out on getting the internet, which is the attraction there, not my internet or whatever, but anyways, the attraction that's called the internet. Basically, this is going to be the first time that you are going to be able, like ever, that you're going to be able to actually get Ralph and the attraction. So this is actually super good for newer players that are sort of just arriving to the kingdom, or again, people that missed out on it during the Wreck-It Ralph, I call it, event. So again, now if you guys are trying to collect these things, be warned, you will need even more currency. So if you guys know how much Aladdin was in the attraction, for example, let me know here in the chat. That is going to be super important for like the newer players. And I would like to know how much they actually are charging. Because I remember the Mulan Tower Challenge. I couldn't get Cricky because Mulan ended up being like 5,000 currency, and I didn't have enough currency for Cricky, so I got all the character tokens and stuff. I just didn't have enough of currency at the end, which was super duper unfortunate. So pretty upset about that. So yeah, not super happy, but anyways, I will have to try and get Cricky another way in the future, probably from Mulan Legendary Chess. They did appear recently as well, but yeah, I didn't end up getting any of those. I'm gonna buy Ralph and the attraction for sure. Brune, I would definitely do that. Oh yeah, I guess too, Tesco says that this will be the first time that Wreck-It Ralph will ever be in Legendary Chess. That is actually true as well. That is going to be the first time. Should I buy Aladdin, Anna, and Ralph? If you do not have those characters, I definitely would. You won't be able to buy Anna, though, or Ralph until the chapter is officially released to us. But again, if you guys don't have them, I would definitely work on purchasing those characters to help you out. And if that means that you guys can't get Raja, for example, at the end, I would just say it's still worth getting those other characters and attractions and miss out on Raja, because it's one character versus like 3, for example. And if you guys are missing all those characters, you can still finish the tower challenge, but it just will be a little bit more challenging. You will have to check your game more frequently. What are the possible rewards for the Ruby chest? So the Ruby chest, we are looking at Wreck-It Ralph character tokens, refresh tokens, and Maleficent coins. That is going to be pretty much for the most part what's in there. Now in terms of other items and stuff like that, it is possible that they will offer other character tokens that will be useful in the collection. So let's say Toy Story is going to be useful for chapter 3, let's just say, right? As one of the slots here, because we have like Mickey and Friends, Cinderella, Monsters Inc., and Aladdin. So obviously the Monsters Inc., Cinderella, and and Mickey and Friends appeared in our magical chest today, so that'll work the same. Whoever is useful during the tower challenge, those character tokens for that entire collection will be available in the ruby chest as well. Now, in terms of anything else, I don't think we're going to get anything else special in those, to be honest. So the chests are going to be the same. It's just basically the color is going to change, well, for the ruby and radiant, and then the magical and radiant, sorry, and then the ruby, again, it looks different, but it basically just offers that at this point. That is at least what they've done in the past. I mean, they could throw a curveball at us. They have been known to do that a couple of times, but for the most part, that is sort of what is going to be sort of happening. So, maybe in the Wreck-It Ralph Legendary Chest, we might see the comfy costume too. Tesco, I don't know about that. I have the comfy costumes from that event, so they will not appear for me in the chest. But if you guys don't have those, please let me know here in the chat. And if you guys are watching this later, let me know in the comments below, because that is going to be super duper important to know for future events and stuff like that, whether the costumes will actually appear for us to collect. Actually, it's going to be pretty important for us to know those sorts of things. It should appear in the legendary chest, to be honest, but especially those ones that were part of our main storyline and stuff like that, because it's going to be the only way to get those. But I know, like, for example, Belle from Beauty and the Beast was in there. I don't know if we're actually going to, her costume is going to actually appear there, but that would be good to know. Now, again, I've already got them, so I will never see them. So Beauty and the Beast was back in Legendary Chest like a couple of days ago, and I wouldn't have been able to see that. Nobody said anything about Belle's costume being in there, but it is a possibility that they will appear in the Legendary Chests that are part of the collection. So, yeah. Now, Aladdin Legendary Chests are back. Magical Chests are here for 4 days, 23 hours. But legendary chests are going to be available. Now, I currently am missing Prince Ali's costume, which will trigger some dialogue. So this is something I would really like to be able to get from this tower challenge. Now, I know they don't offer costumes for us to be able to collect, so we would have to purchase some of these legendary chests. Now, the problem is this is an epic item, so it probably isn't going to come from just one chest. Maybe if I got a chest pack, which always guarantees that you'll get at least one epic item, then maybe. Now it's epic or legendary, but I don't have any legendary items in here to be able to get, so it would be epic as the highest. So yeah, not totally sure. Anywho, thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope your studying goes well. What is your favorite collection in DMK? Daniel, I would have to say in terms of characters and stuff like that. I mean, in terms of, I guess in terms of limited time events and stuff like that, I would say my favorite so far probably has been a lot of the Frozen characters, for sure. Now, in terms of my favorite dialogue and stuff like that, there's been a lot of really good dialogue. Wreck-It Ralph had some amazing dialogue. It was some of my favorite. And in terms of my favorite princesses and stuff, that would be Little Mermaid. And, you know, I think Aladdin has got a pretty good storyline and stuff like that. I did miss out on that event, so I don't know what that event storyline was for sure. But, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that way. But I do hope to get Prince Ali's costume and stuff like that from this. Now, there's also, you can get concession stands. Now, that is sort of where it could conflict and which won't guarantee that I'd get the costume is because there's a concession stand in there. Now, again, there's also rare as well. There's a booze balloon. And again, some decorations and stuff. Now, again, useful for elixirs, if nothing else. So, no characters to get from that, though, just now at the moment. Now, if you purchase, though, for gems, one of these legendary chests, you are not guaranteed anything. It could be a common item you get all the way across the board, like, whatever. Usually they don't, though. Usually they will give you, like, if their last item is, like, let's say, an uncommon item or something like that. Like, let's say you literally just get the Royal Elfin Throne. Your magic will probably be, like, rare worth. Usually that's how it works. So they'll give you something, but it won't be what you think. Yeah, so that's basically how that works. Now, I do have some characters to bring back. I think I've talked about most of the stuff, though, with the actual tower challenge. I will read this out, though, and this is where frequently asked questions are sort of addressed. Also, customer care will have its own button during the tower challenge itself, which you guys can see, which is up at the top by frequently asked questions. The little green button there. You guys can go ahead and click that, and you will be able to go ahead and contact them if you guys are having any troubles with your game for sure. Whoa, Secret Fairy, hi from France for the bundle. It's worth it. I bought it. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Woo! So we had our first super chat today, guys. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, you literally have made my day. You're like my secret fairy godmother. Even though you're just called Secret Fairy, I'm calling you my fairy godmother today. Thank you so much. Now, you do get to pick, and I try and do this for my super chatters for sure, is you can actually go ahead and ask for a voice impression of your choice of any character. If you are unfamiliar with sort of like a lot of my voice impressions and stuff, I love doing like Mickey and Minnie. I love doing Stitch. That's usually like a fan favorite. I mean, I can do Vanellope, for example, since Wreck-It Ralph is going to appear in this. The only thing I'm not that great at is like animal noises. So if you ask for like Maximus or like Abu or yeah, maybe Pua or Hey Hey. Yeah, you're not going to get anything impressive. It is still funny, I'm sure, listen to me attempt. But yeah, go ahead and you can give me the voice impression of your choice for sure. Yes, Alicia, she is a secret fairy, my secret fairy godmother. I'll wait to see if she says anything here in terms of voice impression. I'll keep sort of going and I will come back to it. I'll try and keep an eye though for for your message there. Now, I will go ahead, I guess, and purchase the bundle. There's actually enough there for me to go ahead and purchase the whole thing in my country. So that is actually amazing. Thank you so, so much. I'm blown away. Super happy. You made my day. Okay, so challenge the tower here. Send characters to defeat the cursed tower to earn Maleficent coins and event points. So we've talked about that in great detail, but it's actually pretty simple. You just send your characters out every 2 hours. Then there's the claim the rewards. Exchange Maleficent coins for rewards that help make your kingdom stronger. So again, that is going to be the character tokens for Raja. Then act quickly. At the end of the challenge, all your Maleficent coins will be converted and your refresh tokens will be cleared. So make sure to use them. Now, what they mean by coins will be converted, that actually does mean that your coins are going to turn into a few gems. Now, it's not a lot of gems, but you will definitely get some gems for sure. So that is going to be super duper awesome. All right, so hopefully the internet works though in my game at the moment. We might have to wait though, actually for the next video. If for whatever reason the internet isn't working with the game, I couldn't seem to get the mystery rewards. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with this. Again, my internet is working, so I'm streaming for you guys. But I don't know if it's going to let me go ahead and purchase the bundle. That is just, I don't know if it's actually going to let me do that. Now, I haven't seen anything about a voice impression, so how about I go ahead, honestly, if she says something, I will definitely go ahead and do it. But if there is anything, a voice impression that you guys want to hear, I'll take a request from somebody else. I did restart my game in terms of trying to, okay, who said that? Restart your device. Oh, no, not for me. Sorry, that was for somebody else. I did restart the game, like closed it and reopened it, and then I was able to at least get the tower to appear. If you guys aren't getting the tower, go to customer care. You can also get to that by going to options and going to customer care there on the bottom. You can see the little game loft symbol that's sort of being created. Goes away, comes back. It's literally right beside that. You can click it and go ahead and contact them. Just make sure that you have your game ID. If you don't know where that is, close your game, reopen it, and take a screenshot, because it's that letters and numbers that sort of appear there. That is going to be strictly for the customer care to be able to help you out with your game, because yeah, you'll need it. Now you can connect to Facebook as well. Usually that sometimes will help you out. I haven't done that, to be honest, so yeah, not super great. All right, so there seems to be a few requests here to do a Charlotte LaBeouf voice impression. Now I do need some new content in terms of what she says, but I will do the classic line that is my favorite. I have done it a few times on the channel. So I'll do that one.
Ooh, Tia, did you hear the news? Prince Navain of Maldonia is coming to New Orleans. Oh, isn't that just the bee's knees?
All right. Secret Fairy says voice impression Abu. Oh my gosh, you literally picked really one of the hardest ones for me to do. I don't know all of the characters' names in English. That's okay. Thank you, Secret Fairy. Anyways, Abu. What can I say that Abu would say? He just like, oh, I don't even know. All he said like recently in dialogue is, and I don't know. There we go. There's my attempt at Abu. Not very impressive, but yeah. When do the tokens appear? You mean the Maleficent token, like the coins, or are you talking about for Raja? They're already available. They will appear per chapter. Now again, can be found in the event shop right now. You can purchase them there. Otherwise, again, you'll have to wait for the other ones per chapter. But still keep challenging the tower. You need the currency for sure. Stitch. Oh my goodness. Do Forky. I don't really have anything for Forky. I haven't heard enough dialogue from him, to be honest. There just, like, honestly has not been enough yet. All right, so let's go ahead here. All right, and sorry. I was just getting a message from Swirly Pops there saying to go ahead and try to purchase the Salton. Hopefully it will work. She says that it worked in her game. So yeah, if you guys are unfamiliar with Swirly Pops, it's my mom. Mommy, yeah, she did the name reveal a while ago as well. So yeah, get the Salton. Who has purchased the Salton? That's what I would like to know. Just messaging her back. Okay, I'll do it. All right. Did anyone who just joined see the Wicked musical ad? What? No, I haven't seen anything about that, but I would love to see it now that you've talked it up. Do Buzz Lightyear. To infinity and beyond. Get the Salton. All right, we'll get the Salton. I do need to bring back a couple characters first, though. So I do need to bring back Wendy. I've been putting it off now for quite a few minutes, so I want to do that.
Peter!
Actually, I love doing her voice impression. Wendy Darling is now level 3.
Well, this is quite fortunate.
How do I say that? Fortuitous. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try this again.
Well, this is quite fortuitous, don't you think?
No more dialogue, unfortunately. But I think I might send her to go ahead and it says,
"Oh, Peter, where are you?"
So we'll go ahead and do that quest. Send Wendy to look for Peter. That is 4 hours. I think we can spare Wendy for that. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. Don't land on any of the kids, Wendy, when you fly. You have to look down. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. All right. Buy the Salton. Okay, I will buy the Salton. I do have one more character, I think, though, and that is Sven to bring back. Now, since Frozen is chapter 2, I am working on some of the characters for that. So Sven is now level 9. Yay. Yeah, Snorful. It's like, I feel like it's going to sound like a pig, like... I can't believe I just did that. I should have avoided doing that, but yeah. Oh, congratulations on getting Jasmine Anu. That's amazing. All right, let's go ahead and do the Sultan. I'm going to purchase him up here. That way I can show you guys once more with the bundle and the offers if you guys are just tuning in here. I think I took a screenshot of this already, but I will do it again just in case, because I will definitely probably share that to my blog or Facebook. All right, so 300 gems or go away. I didn't ask for that. Or $13.99. So we are going to do it, and we're going to get a whole bunch of stuff, actually. We're going to get enough to level up the Sultan. We're also going to get 4 of Raja's character tokens here. So let's go ahead and see if the internet is currently working. Looks like it might be. Yay! All set. Okay, I was a bit worried that since they weren't showing the reward thing in the tower challenge, I thought, oh no. Okay, so I'm going to use, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys about this. OMG. Okay, so I did get, I went to the Disney store, and for the first, what was it? I think it was like 100 people to go and make a purchase at the store the other day. You got this like special sort of exclusive Disney store Aladdin key, so I'll try and like show it. I don't know how well the lighting is going to be. Maybe what I'll do is I'll take a picture and share it on Instagram for you guys. So yeah. But anyways, it's so cool. So let's go ahead and I'm going to use the key to unlock the Sultan. Yay! But yeah, anyways, this is super duper cute. I absolutely love this. I wish I had like keys like this for everything. It would be so cool to have all of these. Now, what I thought was super cool is like, and this is like a minor detail thing to the key, but actually this part of the key right here is actually, if you look at it, it's the Cinderella castle. So I think that's pretty cool that that is actually incorporated on the key. It's not just like a cool key feature. It's amazing. So yeah, so anyways, I thought that was kind of fun to share with you guys. So we got 2 of Roger's ears hats, 2 of the fabric, we got 5 lamps, and then we've got 2 of the Sultan's character tokens. So one, I'm assuming they're going to call it like miniature animals or something like that. And then 2 of his ears hats. So let's go ahead and claim it here. Here is a gift, the Sultan. Hey, and you see his welcome screen. Yay! Oh, this is good. Oh, okay. I really wish I had worked on his voice impression a little bit more. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it here.
Bless my soul, this new kingdom is delightful. I really should get out of the palace more often, or, at all, really. But I'm quite prepared for my first afternoon. Out on the town, I believe the phrase is. Yes, I've done my research. I even remembered to bring money along. Jasmine told me all of that nasty business with the apple seller in the marketplace. I do hope 8,000 gems will be enough to cover lunch. Perhaps I should have brought 9,000 just in case. I'm sorry, Sultan, can you pass some of those gems my way? Like, pretty please? Guys, could you imagine if you purchased Sultan and got that just from his dialogue? Oh, that would be amazing. So yeah, okay. That is so cool that he's after gems too, because I'm after gems. Can we go to lunch together, Sultan? You can buy, but yeah. All right, so send the Sultan out on the town. So this is a special thank you to Secret Fairy, who's my secret fairy not so secret fairy godmother today. So send him out for 4 hours. I think that I need to upgrade him though first. I think I have enough to do that. I do. So we will be able to see his welcome screen once again. Now this does require though 10,000 magic, so make sure you guys have got that. That basically is going to take up most of what I got from the gathering spell today, unfortunately, because it's cut me 5,000. DMK, what did you do with the happiness and magic? I don't like it. All right, so
let's go ahead and level him up. So 36 seconds, with the last 30 seconds are free. A wonderful feature in this game. I wish all games did this with time. So it just makes it kind of fun. You know, you'll stare at it and you'll be like, come on, it's counting down. And then you click free and you're like, yay, something was free. So a feature I hope they never get rid of. So here's the Salton again. Comes in on carpet. I think it's got to be one of my top favorite welcome screens now. Like probably in the top like 15. The Salton is now level 2. How splendid. Maybe I should have said how splendid. So that is my attempt at his voice impression. Yeah. Oh, I didn't read who got the Salton. Let me know who got the Salton already. Anu is buying chess. Oh my gosh. Craziness. If you buy with money, you will definitely get characters. That is true. If you don't, then it's not guaranteed what you get. So yeah, there's the Salton in the kingdom. He's hanging out with Calhoun, Wendy, and Sven. That's quite the pair. Could you imagine all of them going to lunch together? I think Sven would be okay with that. Oh my gosh, the Salton could take Sven to lunch. Sven would go crazy for carrots. He would. And apples, but mostly carrots. Follow the carrots. Oh, off he goes. Alright, so there are still some attractions here that are cursed in my kingdom, so I will tap those guys. We gotta collect some magic here. Oh, and obviously my parade float. And guys, I cannot miss out here on the happiness. So I'm not going to participate in this Fruit Loops ad. I've done it way too many times. But that is definitely something, guys, that you can do. It's kind of fun. You know, you try and, like, go dodge the beach ball. I guess now if you body check the beach ball, it still makes you lose points. Ah, yep. Okay, I said I wasn't going to play it, and then I kind of played it. So I'll stop. But, yeah, it is kind of a fun ad, but it has appeared way too many times. You see, this is where I'm like, Genie, I still need my Genie. I had my fairy godmother come out for my first wish, which was to get the Salton today, which I didn't technically make it, but it's like the lamp knew, and it even talks to me. Does that mean my wish can come true? What would be my second wish? My second wish would be to be able to purchase a legendary chest pack and get Prince Ali's costume. My third wish would be to purchase a magical chest pack for $6.99. And then that way I could get some refresh tokens, because technically right now I don't have any. Usually they give you a few to sort of start off the tower challenge, but they didn't give it to us this time. So kind of sad. Really, really sad. So yeah. Oh, good. We got some more stuff for Aladdin. Now, if Aladdin needs to level up, guys, which technically he might be ready in 5 days, but the thing is I'm going to leave him at a 9. I will not do him to a 10 because that will take away 24 hours worth of him being the featured character, and I just won't do it. At this point, his level is his level, and that's not going to change. That is going to end up being the same for Anna. Now, Anna, I could level her up to make her better, but I've already made the decision to not do that. Now, I have talked about that recently in a couple of my videos, but I will not be leveling up Anna to a level 10. I have one reason for this, guys. I'm waiting for the comfy, cozy costume. And since the welcome screen here is, oh, bye, Secret Fairy. Thank you so much for today. You're literally the best. Yay. And we will hopefully see you for another Disney Girls live stream in the future. So, anyways, Anna here, again, I want her comfy, cozy costume welcome screen. Problem is, though, is that we don't have the feature in the game yet to actually see the welcome screen when we want. So I think once a character reaches level 10, we should have a button that should appear above maybe the visit home button, and then that will allow us to view the welcome screen however we want. And that would just help with costumes, because they do do sometimes different animations and stuff like that with costumes, and it would be really nice to see the character. It's the best way to see the character. And maybe if it's not like the same as the welcome screen, if they want to change it up a bit, then give us another type of look at the costume on the character, just besides in our kingdom, because nothing really gets that angle like of straight on with the character, like you're actually meeting them, like the welcome screen. Otherwise you're literally just above your characters. Like as we can see Timon and Pumbaa there, we're above them, we're not actually able to see them straight on. The closest you can actually get to things like that, well, I see in this case it's not really going to work, but is when you click them, you'll get close to straight on, but you don't get to see any like real animations with them or anything like that. So Mickey, ooh, that's tough. I think I'll send him out to do that quest again, but I will leave Goofy alone because I think he was one of those ones that was helpful. Chip and Dale as well, they're not going to go out basic. Well, Pluto's the other one, but I think he's only got 6 minutes more of his quest. So basically I just got to time it up now, guys, that as soon as things are done, I will be able to just send out the characters right away to challenge the tower, because that is going to be a little bit difficult. Does anyone know what Jasmine was? Rare or uncommon or whatever? I think she was... I want to say that she was maybe epic, but I don't totally know for sure. She could have been rare. Let Anu know though here in the chat, because I think that is actually pretty important to actually know that sort of thing. Okay, so I'm checking here who actually got Salton. Elijah did, Little Bro Gamer, Fla, Tokyo, Chief, Daniel, who else got it? Amanda. Is it worth it? Tokyo Disney, is it worth buying the Salton? I would say yes for the refresh tokens that he's going to get. Now the thing is like, Aladdin's character tokens actually conflict with this. So probably the thing now with the drops is going to be, it's going to conflict between, the ears hats and the tokens, and since the ears hats is uncommon, it's probably not going to drop the rare ones as frequently. But if the kingdom stays in ecstatic, then we'll have a higher chance of getting the rare. But I mean, it's going to be iffy, really. Like I hope we do, but we don't really know for sure. Now let's check here. She was common for my kingdom. Jasmine is rare. Okay, so that is good to know, guys. So she's not epic. She's rare in legendary chess, if you guys don't know that. I'm not getting him until Wednesday when I get back from summer camp. Rainbow Dash, that is a smart move for sure. Hopefully you are having fun at summer camp. Now, the question is Jasmine's comfy cozy costume appearing in the Aladdin chest? That I would like to know personally. I have Jasmine's costume, obviously, but, you know, it would be kind of cool to know whether they actually put the comfy cozy costumes in there or not. So, also, too, I have another question. I know I'm asking you guys the questions, but usually what happens is there is also a bundle of a featured character for the chapter. So I don't think that was the Sultan, but it could have been. I want to know if there was any other bundle for any other Aladdin character that you could have purchased or something like that. And if there was, then what came with the bundle? Was it a concession? Or I doubt it, but maybe currency, gems even. Was there any sort of bundle that was available? I got a boot in the legendary chest. Yay, that's amazing. Her purple dress is common in the chest. What about her comfy one? Is it there? It's not there? I would have a look, but the thing is that I can't, in terms of the chest, it won't appear for me because I already have it. So that's what happens. I can't actually see anything. Okay, so carpet is part of the bundle. So what does it come with? Is it just carpet? And how much is it in your country where you're from? Carpet and the Abu balloon stand. Okay, thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. I wonder if we'll have Mulan's comfy outfit in the Ralph chest. Oh my god, that would be amazing. I wonder where these comfy outfits go. Like, there's no word on how to collect them yet. Because I don't have Mulan's, actually. I missed out on that one. No comfy costume. Thanks, Kat. Aww. I was... That's too bad. I was hoping you guys would have had the possibility. I own Mulan's outfit that I can wear. Okay, like, there were actually, I remember there was also her warrior, I think it's called the warrior costume for Mulan as well. Let's go ahead here and, oh, that's not, oh yeah, that is costume. Where is Mulan? Did I already, I must have passed her. Mulan, where are you? Oh, there you are. I went right by her twice. Yeah, the warrior one is limited time content. So yeah, not available right now. So is the comfy, but I don't know exactly where or when we are going to have the option to get those again. Maybe an upcoming tower challenge? I don't know. I still need Mulan and Tiana's comfy costume. I have Tiana's. I just want to know what they're doing with these comfy ones. Like, where are they going to appear? Can you show the Sultan's requirements? Absolutely, I can do that. For sure. I'd be more than happy to. Sultan. I keep forgetting there's 3 rows of Aladdin now. Alright, so the requirements to get him to a level 3 are 4 of the animal figurines. And not miniature animals like I thought. They're animal figurines. So actually, we have got Carpet that can collect, Aladdin and Genie, the Sultan on his own. So that's actually interesting. I believe he has to be a level 2 though for that. I think that was how that sort of worked. Because I noticed when he was level 1, he didn't have anything. Merlin's shop. Okay, that's good to know that his tokens are there. So you'd have to use elixirs though, guys. And then magical chest. So we've got 3 characters that can help. Relax at the palace for Carpet. So I'm thinking, guys, that means you have to have the palace as well. You can't get away with not having the palace if you want to collect the Sultan's character tokens. So that is interesting to know. Now, that leaves Friend Like Me. Genie's challenging the tower, so we don't know for that yet. Now his Sultan's Ears hat, we've got Abu. Touch nothing. I'm assuming that's at the Cave of Wonders. So that's going to conflict, though, a little bit with Jafar's character token. So just a bit of a heads up there that some of these are going to conflict a little bit. Now, the thing is with Abu, try to communicate is 2 hours. Now, that is going to give us 50 Maleficent coins. So the currency that we need for this tower challenge, sending Abu out. I should have done that sooner, actually, come to think of it. I'm surprised I didn't. I think I was waiting to check out the tower first before I went sending off characters. So basically, guys, like, it's going to be important to make sure that we're doing that. Now, Jasmine probably will be the next one that I send to challenge the tower, since now Abu and Carpet are busy. And Genie will be used. I think that's what I will end up doing. But now, mind you, I guess Jafar was he? I think he was in there as well. So there are definitely some things I definitely need to do for that. Now, I don't know if you guys saw recently in a couple of my recent videos, actually, I sort of redecorated a little bit in my kingdom here. So into the Big Thunder Mountain area, I kind of redesigned things a little bit. Basically, I've decided, okay, I did replace one thing though. I had to put Mulan's attraction back out to collect for Carpet, so I decided to do that the other day. But basically here, before I changed that up, I had Toy Story Soldier Parachute Drop. So basically that was, and it's about the same size actually as the training camp for Mulan. So I tried moving Barnstormer because I thought that's not really useful or anything like that, but I couldn't. So I had to, it was too small of an area. So I was like, okay. So actually the training camp's actually pretty big. It's not very tall, but it takes up a lot of land.
So yeah, I put Toy Story Mania over here as well, which I recently invested in. I'm hoping that's going to be useful for collecting, maybe for Ducky or Bunny in the coming weeks, or even Forky. We'll have to sort of wait and see. But I invested in that because I assumed it was going to be useful to help collect for some of the Toy Story characters. Again, I don't know, but hoping that's going to be how it works. Salton's level 1 task is the 6-hour task that drops all 3 of his own character tokens. Good to know. However, for the refresh tokens, he needs to be level 2. Okay, good to know there. Thank you, Michael, for that. Do you watch The Miraculous Ladybug on the Disney Channel? I've actually played a little bit of that game, like the game itself, on Swirly Pops, like on the channel. It's kind of fun. It's one of those like Minion Rush type of games. And I've seen a little bit of some of the episodes in the past, but like it's been a long time. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cute idea. What was Salton's first piece of dialogue about? Basically, it was about going out into the kingdom, like my kingdom, checking it out, trying to go for lunch. I feel like that's sort of what he's doing now. It's a side quest, but that was, well, he's not out for that now. He's out to get the refresh tokens. But yeah, he's basically going to be going out, and he's actually brought some gems with him to have lunch, and he hopes that 8,000 is going to be enough. So I think he should take me and Sven to lunch, because Sven was hanging out with him. So I think that would have been a lot of fun. I'm homeschooled, so I get to watch and do school at the same time. Daniel, that's amazing! Homeschool is totally the best. And my kingdom is hit by the hair shrub curse. No! Oh my gosh. That's my kingdom. I thought I was the only one that had that. Oh my gosh. How many well, you can't get hair shrubs, but because that's only in the Beauty and the Beast legendary chest, but still. Will you update us on the mystery reward offer? I will. However, I don't think it's available yet. Yeah, I can't watch the ads. So it says, sorry, video ads are not available at this time. Please try again later. So something's going on there that they need to look at. I will let you guys know, though, when that becomes available. Right now, again, we don't have any idea what it is. Should Tron come to the kingdom? Well, they do have a Tron lamppost, so it is possible that could come in the future. I think it's a little bit too early for that, like Star Wars and Tron and any like Marvel stuff. Like I feel it's all a little bit too early for the kingdom, but I feel like it should come at some point. All of it. It depends on how long they want to keep this game going. Just throwing it out there. I just got here, so this might have been asked, but what is the mystery reward video? We never had this before. No, we haven't had this before. It's not opening, as you guys see on the screen. It's not working for me either, so I actually have no idea what that is. Maybe we have to finish challenging the tower once. I don't know if anybody's actually tried waiting until the actual tower is finished being challenged to try and watch it, or maybe we have to purchase all of the first Raja character tokens there, the spilt goblet. Like, I don't know, maybe we need to collect all those and then we get the mystery reward. And my other question is this going to happen every chapter? Or maybe this only happens when you collect all of the character tokens for Raja. I don't know, but something has got to give here. There is some sort of mystery reward and we just don't know anything about it. So this is a really cool feature that has been added, obviously, to the event. But I want to know what it is. It needs to tell me. I would love Hercules collection. Me too, Cindy. I really would. Hercules would be a great one. Tarzan, like all of them. Now I know like Kingdom Hearts has done some stuff on Hercules, so I feel like my Disney Hercules fantasy thing for being in a Disney game, it's kind of left me okay with DMK not adding it yet, just because like again I did see it in Kingdom Hearts recently, so like I'm okay.
but it got me thinking about how amazing they could make the dialogue for this, because the dialogue in Kingdom Hearts was so good. Actually, with every collection, it was pretty good. The Frozen one, though, I must say, it was like, it stuck really to the movie. There was like so many things that had to do with the movie in there. I was like, whoa. Even like dialogue, songs, there was all kinds of stuff. So, pretty interesting. 52 minutes till my first challenge on the tower is over. Yeah, I know. I've still got a little bit of time as well. I've got an hour and 3 minutes. But yeah. Jessie has refresh token task. Yes, she does. Mystery reward could be anything. It is a mystery. Who knows? What is the hair shrub curse? Thomas and Wendy Lindley, I will tell you what that is. Hair shrub curse basically started when I did a video, and I think it was called, I spent all my gems and money on Beauty and the Beast legendary chests. I think that's exactly what it was called, actually. And it's true, I literally did. I spent everything I had on those chests. And every time I kept opening the chest packs and stuff that I was getting, I literally got like 1 million hair shrubs. Like, there were so many hair shrubs. So basically it turned into my kingdom is cursed, and then it turned into that I had the hair shrub curse. So the hair shrub curse basically just means that, like, you get so much of it and it's almost hilarious, like to the point where it doesn't make any sense. And yeah, that was what happened in my kingdom. I had the hair shrub curse. So thank goodness, though, I don't need to open any Beauty and the Beast legendary chest packs for a while, because I've got everything I need. But yeah, I definitely will have a little bit of like legendary chest schizophrenia for Beauty and the Beast when I have to go back and be like, no, I can't do it. I will be so scared. Sarge, Bo, Peep, Jessie, and the Sultan. So yes, that is going to be the characters for the refresh tokens. Now again, usually we do get a few of those when we start the tower challenge, but we didn't get any gift for that, so. Ew, I don't know why we didn't get any this time, but we didn't. So basically we just sort of have to wait and see. Now I was happy though with the character collections. What did you guys think of the character collections? Were they reasonable for a chapter 1? I think they were totally reasonable, especially with them throwing the curveball that Aladdin was going to be the first character collection they offered. Usually it's the last. So basically I kind of always say, oh yeah, level up your Aladdin characters and stuff like that. You've got time, it's not till chapter 3, you know, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is that they switched it to be level 1 or chapter 1. The reason for that, I believe, is because they wanted to go ahead and put out the Sultan as a premium character. And I think the only way for them to do that was to make the feature collection for chapter 1 to be Aladdin, because otherwise we would have probably had to wait till chapter 3, and then we all would have been like, why do we have to wait till the end of the tower challenge to get refresh tokens with the Sultan? It makes sense that he collects refresh tokens. I think maybe I thought that would be it. I don't know if I vocalized it or not, but I kind of figured that was one of the reasons why we were getting Sultan, to be useful. Now, I didn't realize that we were going to get character tokens for him or anything to get him to a level 2, which I think was a great feature, actually, because that sort of allows us to, you know, again, level him up and get that whole process going. And so it was pretty nice of them. Now, the thing is, the magic whole deal with the happiness, that I'm not happy with, because basically I just used all of my magic this morning leveling up Wendy. And the Sultan, that's more magic than I planned to spend on leveling up characters when they are taking away magic from me. Not fun. So Wendy now, we'll take a look at her. So she's currently a level 3. She takes a while to collect for. Now you can see 22,500. So I forget what it was when I was doing the 6 minutes, but it was probably like 16 or something like that. And so you can tell, like, I've gone through like a lot more magic than I made today so far, so not great. Now I know my character's got some magic for me as well, but you know, still, it doesn't replace the fact that that gathering spell is something that all of us do like every 4 hours roughly, and it's totally worth it. It's just like, it's hard, and it makes me want to like always tap like my bubbles every hour, but I mean, we can't always check our kingdom every hour of the day. It's a little bit too much. So Yeah, and then happiness, you guys can see it's already been dropping. You can see it dropping. Yes, it's gone up a bit because I watched the video for my parade float. I opened gold to silver and a bronze chest was the calendar award today? Yeah, it was. So gold, 2 silver, a bronze, the parade float just for happiness alone. So yes, I was able to get some happiness there to get me into ecstatic again. But I was sitting at 88% when I opened my game, and like for joyous. So basically, that made me kind of a little bit unhappy. But how often can we collect Maleficent coins from the attractions? I believe that's every 4 hours. I don't think it's 2. I mean, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe usually in the past I have noticed it's every 4 hours that happens. So, yeah. Peter Pan is even harder to collect for. Oh, I bet he is. Now, I guess that sort of leads me to, where's this kingdom quest taking me? Oh, Peter, where are you? Where is that taking me? Does that mean that we are unlocking the next character for the Peter Pan collection? And if so, who is it? Is it Peter Pan? Is it John? I believe Michael's the last character that we collect for. Again, I'm not totally sure because I haven't unlocked it, but I'm pretty sure that someone's told me that before. That cute little tiny Michael is the last one we collect for. Obviously, Captain Hook is a paid character. So a premium character. So basically every collection has one of those. So I have done great work with Captain Hook. I am hoping though, because I believe he's probably going to be useful in this tower challenge. I hope he is, because a level 9, that's actually pretty good. And in the past, I've had to use him and it's like, yeah, not great. He was super low or I didn't have him. So I was at ecstatic and I woke up and had that one below at 26%. Ooh, ouch. Yeah. Brutal. Okay, so Phantom Skitty says Peter is next, then John, then Michael. Okay, well, thank you so much for that. I guess, will I unlock Peter after this quest? Because it's a kingdom quest. So, yeah, not totally sure. Rainbow Dash finished Dumbo. Oh my god, that's amazing. I just don't know what the quests are. Alright, so I might level up Captain Hook. I don't know when I should do that, though. It's kind of iffy, to be honest. Now, Toy Story. Alright, let's talk a little bit about Toy Story, because this was part of the new update, and I would really like to spend a few minutes actually talking about this. Now, again, I know a lot of us really wanted Slinky Dog and Mr. Potato Head to be part of this update, and I really think that that's maybe what they should have done, is included maybe 2 characters for that. Now, again, if not, because I think some people have said that, I think it's Hasbro maybe that owns Mr. Potato Head's rights. Maybe Gameloft's having trouble getting access to that. I don't know. But they could have at least included Slinky Dog. Slinky Dog is literally just an exclusive to the Toy Story movies and stuff like that, the franchise. So Disney owns full rights and access to Slinky. So they could have put out Slinky and maybe some other character, that we have seen maybe in the past and stuff like that, again, they don't have rights issues with. But anyways, they could have included, I think, 2 other characters. Again, I'm going to say Mr. Potato Head and Slinky Dog. And then what they should have done is had, given us the chance then to work on those characters. Then included, in June, they should have had an update after this tower challenge that was, getting these 3 characters. So being Forky, Bunny, and Ducky. Those should have been in June. And because, for example, when you unlock Ducky, it doesn't matter. You just wait for him to be released. So you can unlock Ducky, but you have to wait till the game actually releases him. So basically what it means when I say unlocked, it means that you can start collecting his character tokens. Like you've gotten to the point where he is accessible in your game. Now, again, he's going to be in the shadows. and for another 28 days, 22 hours. So that's a long time for them to just let us sit and wait for that. I think it's a little bit harsh. I think we should have, again, had that had more dialogue maybe. Like maybe had even I don't know, 5 or 10 quests could have been really fun with new dialogue and stuff like that leading up to the unlocking of Ducky. Made it more challenging for us if they were going to do the update this way, giving us way more dialogue to sort of go through, get us all hyped up for this whole Toy Story thing, and especially for us people that have been playing the game a while and have maxed out the characters and stuff like that from the Toy Story. If they had have done maybe allowed us to have some more dialogue with those characters and stuff like that we haven't had any dialogue forever, it would have been so much fun. So realistically, I think it would have been great leading up to this since they dropped the update this way. And then basically after that, the quest could have been a little bit shorter or whatever for us to unlock the next character, which I assume is going to be Bunny. I believe Forky though, and I think everybody's gonna hate this is gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure that Forky is a premium character. I just don't see it any other way. Usually every collection has got at least one of those, and I just think that since with the Cinderella one, with that whole update, they did Lady Tremaine as the paid character and stuff like that, or premium character. So I'm starting to think that maybe it's possible that Forky could be as well, especially because there's so many Toy Story characters in this game. I just think that that is going to end up happening. Now, obviously, the first row didn't have any paid characters. The second row, Rex was paid already, so maybe they'll leave Forky alone. But I think everybody's going to want him. Bullseye wasn't, but Toy Alien was for elixirs. So Toy Alien was really brutal to get. Takes a long, long time. And I maxed him out recently, but it took me a whole year to be able to do that. And I was pretty diligent on leveling him up and stuff. But it takes a long time to collect his character tokens just to welcome him, and then let alone level him up. So super brutal. Again, Forky, I just think that he's going to end up being paid. I can't prove it. I have no way of knowing, but that is sort of my thought for sure. Forky is 500 gems. It's been determined. Forky is 500 gems. Where has this come out? And if this has come out to the public, maybe let me know. Because I would like to see some hard proof to show everybody that that's actually what's going to end up happening. So it says, after Peter, where comes the welcome of flyer? That's when you welcome Peter Pan. Okay. Welcome a flyer. Peter, where are you? Okay, so that's a quest I'm on right now. Then welcome a flyer. That's when you... Oh, so I'm going to unlock Peter Pan soon. Yay. Oh my god, hashtag excitement. Oh my god, I'm in love. I'm so happy now. And then, I know, and then Michael have a quest, and Michael has to be a 2. Oh, okay. For Dumbo, I'm guessing. Thank you so much for that, guys. All the info for Peter Pan. So far, for me, Toy Alien will take until 2020. Yeah, Tesco, I can believe it. Toy Alien's brutal. And I've spent so much elixirs on him in the past. There's a leak on your Instagram. On my Instagram about Forky? I didn't leak anything about Forky being paid. I said he might be paid, but I don't think I put it on Instagram. I think I just talked about it now and in previous videos, but where do you want me to send the photos? Well, you can send them to me. Probably the easiest way is by email. I'll get them for sure really fast, but I guess you can also send them on Instagram or Facebook. Email is the best though, because then I can actually pull it up on my screen here right now, so that would be great. Sent you the photos on Facebook. Okay, so Facebook, I've got to go there now. All right, I'll let you guys know sort of what is going on here.
I just gotta wait for it to load. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was not expecting this image here. All right. Where does this come from? I want to be able to share this on the screen. So question is, all right, let me see if I can figure this out. Give me 2 seconds, guys, and I'm going to try and get this image right to, hopefully this works, right to the iPad. All right, let's take a look, guys. All right, so this is the image that was sent to me. Now, I know my screen on the tablet is going to look super weird now in the live stream. So I apologize for this right now. I apologize. But I would move it around, but then it's going to screw it up when I go back to the game. Anyways, this is the image here that was sent to me. So thank you so much, Xavier, for this. So this shows that Forky is 500 gems. Again, I don't know where this came from per se, but yeah, craziness. Again, thank you so much. I love the spoilers and all that. Like just having it to let you guys know what to expect and what's coming. So anything you guys have for like upcoming, again, either like other chapters for the Tower Challenge or, you know, limited time events, like if you have any info that way for like quests ahead of time to collect for, you know, the characters, letting like the community know, I will post everything here. So yeah, just keep all those spoilers coming. All right, so basically, guys, there's Forky 500. Then we have got the Slinky Dog Attraction here, and that is going to be 300 gems. I'm wondering if this is going to appear, though, possibly in maybe Platinum Chests as well. I don't think so, because they haven't said anything about that, but I think that that's sort of what it's looking like at the moment, that it's just going to be gems, but we never know. And then Bo Peep's costume. Okay, so these are going to be the requirements. 15 of Bo Peep's ears hats. Gosh, I haven't collected those in a long time. Oh my god, it's been like a year. Then it looks like 2 kinds of fabric there. I don't know, obviously, what the names are for those, but yeah. And then it's looking like 50,000 magic. So 30 of those fabrics each, eh? That's going to probably take a while. Yeah, and then 1 hour to actually go ahead and bring her in. So that is, the 1 hour is okay, but I think the rest of it's pretty intense. So yeah, anyways, there's your first look here at what the prices are going to be. Oh, hold on, guys. I've got another image. This is from Stacy, and I'm gonna just airdrop this here to my device. To Steffi's iPad. Or Disney Girl's iPad. Yeah, so here we go. What is this? Is this like a group? Oh my gosh, if this is like a group that we can like access and stuff, I want to totally want in on this. OMG. Okay, anyways, here's a look here at Toy Story 4 character previews. Dun dun dun! OMG! Thank you guys so much for this. Xavier and Stacy, you guys have been amazing. This is super great. So here we can see Bunny and Ducky here. Ducky, it looks like 60 of the Pixar balls, 20 maybe of the targets, we'll call it for now, and then 20 of his ears hats. Plus, is that 300,000 magic? Ooh, ouch. Ouch, that's gonna break me. Yeah, this isn't coming up very nicely on the screen, guys. I'm so sorry. I really wish I was gonna fix this, but it's just gonna make a mess of my layout on OBS. So I can't. Yeah, okay, 12 hours to bring him in. Then it looks like Ham can collect for 4 hours, Toy Alien for 6, Rapunzel for 6, Jessie for 12, the Slinky Dog Attraction for 4, oh, the Salton for 6, and then once, obviously, Ducky is in the kingdom, and probably maybe like a level 2 or 3 or something like that, it looks like Bunny and Ducky go out together for a quest for 4 hours. So that is actually pretty interesting. Now that's just for the target. For his ears hats, we're looking here at 6 hours for Will Turner, 8 for Sarge, Forky for 4, Bo Peep for 6, and it looks like she doesn't have to be in a costume or anything for that, because sometimes some quests you require a costume. And then Buzz and Woody out for 8. Oh, what attraction? Oh, that's one of the new attractions as well. Oh, I don't know how we're going to be able to get this. Yeah, 6 hours. Pretty crazy. Okay. Let me just check the chat here quickly. Fleur, yeah, I think $13.99 is probably what Forky is going to end up being as well. That's probably what it's going to look like. There's a Facebook group. Okay. I'll have to check out what it is. I don't know how you're getting these, but okay. Whatever. So Bunny, sorry guys, I get distracted with the chat sometimes. The attraction will be part of the Kingdom Quest. I hope so. I think it's Sninsney, if I'm saying it right. Yeah, if it is, that would be really good. But I wonder how much magic that's going to be. It's going to be like, mind equals blown. Totally blown. All right, so 60 Pixar balls, 25 of the targets. So, different set of targets. It looks like one's a fiery one and one's like a spaceship. Maybe it's like an asteroid. Asteroid target. Wouldn't that be cool? Asteroid target and spaceship target. Haha. And then 15 of Bunny's ears hats. What? How much magic? 600,000 and 24 hours to bring in Bunny. Yeah. Who's going to be able to afford that? Yikes. I checked Reddit, and if you go to the mega thread, the spoilers for chapter 2 and 3, can you send me the link to my email or Facebook or something? That would be awesome. I would totally appreciate it for sure. All right, so it looks like for collecting, I guess, this spaceship target for Bunny, we're looking at Jessie for 4 hours, Bullseye for 6, Woody and Buzz for 6, Zurg for 6, Ham for 4, and then that other attraction for 6. So that was the same for Ducky's ears hat. So that's going to be one of those character token conflicts, guys. It's going to be that. Now, I guess, I don't think there's anybody else that's going to conflict, is there? Ham for 4. It's probably, that's a different quest name, because you can tell the Chinese writing is different for the asteroid target, I'm calling it for now, for Ducky. That's a 4-hour quest, but it's written differently if you look at the Chinese writing there. So that's just interesting to know, just so you guys can get a bit of a heads up on that. It looks like Jessie's a different quest. Woody and Buzz are a different quest, you can tell by the time. Okay, I think that's it. So it doesn't look like there's too many conflicts. It looks like the attractions are going to be the 2. So both the Slinky Dog and the other one is going to be ridiculous. Now, in terms of Bunny's ears hats, we're looking at, obviously, the Slinky Dog attraction for 4 hours, Sarge for 12, Forky for 4, Bunny and Ducky together. So once you get Bunny in, you'll be able to do this quest for 4. And then Bo Peep for 8. I don't think Bo Peep interfered with anything else, no. And then Raja for 6. So getting Raja is going to be important too. So Raja and the Sultan are going to be useful.
So that is basically our look there at all of the leaks and stuff like that we have at the moment. I guess, oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, guys, it looks like we're getting even more images right now. Hold on, I gotta save all of these. This could take a minute. It looks like for the tower challenge, I guess we're looking at, we know what's coming in the upcoming chapters here. I'm gonna have to put a video or do a live stream about this, just separately, probably as well, but I will give you guys a quick look here, probably at what is going on. It's gonna, obviously, I'll talk in more detail about this, like in upcoming, probably streams or videos. Okay, I'm just getting it here. So here's the first one. So obviously this is chapter 1 here that you can see on the screen. We obviously know everything, but this sort of confirms here obviously the collections that we are currently using. We can actually see it here on the screen. So yeah, actually they were right. Actually, I really like how this is laid out. Showing the characters here for each collection. I love it. Yeah, everything's been right. So I guess this shows too, it actually tells me that the attraction that we could get in chapter 1 was 500 Maleficent coins, and then Aladdin is 1,750. So that is actually pretty interesting, because obviously I didn't know that because I already had those two things in my kingdom. Now let's go ahead and check chapter 2. Chapter 2, it looks like it's going to be Toy Story. So Woody, Bullseye, Ham, and Rex. Then Peter Pan, Captain Hook. So I am going to have to max him out if I can. So Captain Hook, Michael, Tinkerbell, and Wendy. So Wendy I'm going to be doing some work on as well, because naturally I need to get her a little higher. So otherwise it's going to be Captain Hook that's going to be super useful. And then Tiadama, which I call Calypso most of the time, guys. Jack Sparrow and Will Turner. So I think I should level up probably Calypso again. So I think she has to go for 16 hours this time, maybe, or maybe it's 24 now. I'll have to check. And then Frozen, where you can use Elsa, Hans, Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven. So basically everybody. And then obviously Anna is going to be the featured character. Now, it doesn't look like we know what... Okay, that attraction is wrong here at the bottom. The bottom middle attraction is not right. That's supposed to be Arendelle's ice rink, but it's not. It's showing the Aladdin one. So I think there was a little bit of an error with this whole thing. But yeah, we don't know, I guess, what the prices are going to be just yet. But I will keep you guys posted on some of my speculations for that. Now, let's take a look here at the last leaked image for chapter 3, which is going to be, looks like we're back to a bit of a multi-collection use here. So we're looking at Mickey and Friends and Wally. So we got Goofy, Eve, Pete, and Wally himself. So that's good to know. And then we've got a combination of Toy Story and Jungle Book. So I'm going to have to work on, I guess, King Louie a little bit as well. I think he's like, I don't know, maybe 16 hours to do. I'll have to check again on him. So Buzz, King Louie, Mowgli, and Zurg. Then we've got the Tangled Collection and Sleeping Beauty. It looks like only 3 characters for this one. So Flora and Merryweather plus Flynn Rider. We should have had another character for that. It's a bit weird. Then the Wreck-It Ralph collection, it looks like all the characters are going to be used except for Ralph, who will be the featured character. So everybody will be used, but Ralph will never get tired. And again, we don't know what the currency is and stuff like that. But I believe the ears hats will be $6.50, and I think the other one will be probably like $4.50 maybe. So that's sort of what we are looking at there. So there's our sort of first look at everything. Pretty crazy. Yeah, so get your Jungle Book ready, because I know that's quite far along in the storyline. If you don't have Jungle Book, don't panic. You do have some other options. Now, obviously, I will show you guys here. I need to go to... So Captain Hook,
He's a 9 right now, so I would like to get him to a 10 if I can. Calypso, or Tiadama, she's 16 hours, so she's an 8 right now. Ooh, that's tough. What do I do? Do I level up Calypso now? I don't think I'll have enough time to max her out. But should I level up her first? Or should I level up Captain Hook first? That's tough, because I could do either one of those guys. Now, in terms of Jungle Book, I'm going to have to level up Bagheera. King Louis. Okay, I'm going to have to level him up. And Baloo. Oh, Baloo. He needs to go out right now. He's only level 6. 74,000. What? Guys, this is ridiculous. Okay, I guess I figured out. I didn't realize Baloo was so low. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess that answers that. I'm so rattled. Why did I leave Baloo? I just don't think I realized. I thought he was like a level 8 or something like that. So I just left him, that he was a 6. Ooh, okay, so it looks like Baloo goes first regardless. He needs to be done. I don't even care if he's useful for the tower challenge. That's totally besides the point. Like, totally besides the point. Can you show those lists again from weeks 2 and 3? Yes, I will definitely show those. Maybe a little later, though. I guess, why not now? I guess we'll just go through them quickly. So, maybe Baloo wasn't even useful. He wasn't even useful, but I need to level him up anyways. That's ridiculous that he's so low. I would have never forgiven myself. So I will do Calypso first. Probably I'm seeing that. Do Tiadama, then Hook. So yeah, I will do that for sure. So that is chapter 3, and then this was chapter 2. So I will probably post these as well, so that you guys can check them out. I'll probably put them on my blog so that it's at least accessible. Maybe even do a little bit of a Facebook post to get things put together. So yeah. Peter Pan are so expensive. The magic killers. Oh my gosh. I know it, especially now with like all of this change in happiness and magic and stuff. I'm like kind of a bit rattled that things are costing so much and I don't know what I'm going to do. Seriously, I have no idea what I'm going to do. All right, so Baloo's out. I'm still shocked that he's a 4-hour. I still have to get him to 8, then 16, then 24. That's going to be a lot. I'm going to leave that happiness for a rainy day when I start to get lower, for sure. It's going to drive me absolutely bonkers. How much time do we have left? We have 30 minutes left, guys, before I can collect from the tower. Question is, should we just keep going? We could totally just keep going. When does the event actually start in England? It should have started, Pat, already, to be honest. Yeah. Leveled up Elizabeth Swan instead of Will. Now I have some more characters that will do the last tower. That's good, though. You should be leveling your characters up, though. You need to, especially the main storyline ones. For tower challenges, they're always super useful. Like, I know these limited time characters are useful as well, but it's really just that featured character that's the most important, and then your main storyline. All the other ones, yes, do them, but like realistically, not as important as your main storyline and the featured characters. So basically, the first character that starts off every event, that's usually where you guys sort of want to be in terms of leveling up the featured character for these tower challenges. They're usually that first character. So again, even though I haven't participated in like Aladdin and I didn't participate in, well, because I didn't have the game yet, Beauty and the Beast. Like, I assume Beast was first in that, because for the Tower Challenge, he's always the featured character. Anna, like, I'm sure for Frozen, she was the first character and stuff like that as well. I do want to get enough currency to purchase my first one. That would be super good. What are your thoughts about the new happiness system? Arnav, I did talk about it at the beginning of the stream. I'm not very happy, though. I'll just put it that way. I think whatever they're doing is a bit ridiculous. I thought we were supposed to be getting more character tokens from this. It really hasn't changed. If anything, it's gone down on a regular basis. Happiness drops way too fast now, and I don't feel like the rewards are as useful. Like, we're just not getting the same amount as we used to. Like, even magic wise, I think that's what I'm most upset about now. Like, I'm noticing my kingdom's happiness, yes, for character token drops and everything else, but now that I'm using the gathering spell and it's literally not doing collecting at least 5,000 magic, it's off by from what it usually does for my kingdom. That's pretty sad, to be honest. And again, too, they changed the happiness thing, and they're not giving us more kids in the park that collect happiness. There's about basically the same amount of kids that have requests and stuff. I just started. Oh wait, I just saw something here. Oh, I think someone erased what they said. Never mind. You're still getting Moana currency? How is that even possible? Windows people are collecting Moana currency? Okay. No one's happy about the happiness. You know what? It's supposed to be a happy game. Happiness should be so much easier. So yeah, it's just not. It's kind of upsetting. I had to take a break from leveling up my characters because Michael and John were sapping my magic out from 2 million. This is crazy, that it's that much. Will it be worth me welcoming Zerg once I get 65k? I have all the character tokens already. Yes, Little Bro Gamer, I would definitely go ahead and welcome Zerg now. Even if he's a level 1 or 2 by the time it gets to that point in the Tower Challenge, don't even worry about it. Just go ahead, bring him into the kingdom. What you'll do, though, with the Tower, and this is sort of what I recommend you guys doing, is when you go to challenge the Tower, characters that are not your highest, use them all once, okay? Then what you're going to go ahead and do is use your refresh tokens, and you're going to, I know I have none right now, but hopefully my characters will collect it. When your refresh tokens come, use those refresh tokens only on your characters that are the highest level. That way you're able to get more points and more currency from it. So for example, if, let's say all of my Mickey and Friends characters are tired, and let's say I've got one of them at a level 9. I know all 9 are maxed out, but let's say they're all tired and I need to use a refresh token. Use it on the higher character. Always, 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 because that way it's going to allow you to kind of get, again, the most currency and points from it. So definitely do that. How do we unlock Zerg? So there are a lot of quests before you can unlock Zerg. Specific quests, I don't know offhand what those are. I have done, if you go more around to the point, I've done videos on everything, guys. So if you don't know, I have a video labeled Unlocked Zerg, so you can check that out, and even the video before that will show the quests leading up to that whole unlocking Zerg and collecting for him and everything like that. Some features obviously will have changed a little bit in the game since then, but not very much. The characters still collect the same tokens and everything, and the same characters will collect those tokens, and the magic price and cost for everything should be about the same. So nothing will have really changed, but any of the quests will appear there. Also, guys, you will see that with more characters added to the kingdom, there obviously will be more characters and collect certain character tokens. So just be careful about that for sure. But
If you're having trouble, you have to make sure that you unlock the Space Mountain area for sure. You've got to basically unlock all of your land slots except for the one that is in the, I believe it's the far right-hand corner here. I believe this one where I've got the RC Racer and all that kind of, it's my kind of bit of a junk area here. But this area of the kingdom you don't have to have unlocked. I think it's like 750,000 maybe. But all the other land slots I believe you do have to have open here. And then you'll have obviously some quests before you can get into this area. You have to defeat Zurg though. It kind of works the same with everything. You have to defeat the character. Has anybody noticed that there were no balance changes in this update? Not saying I'm sad about it. Balancing changes? Well, the balancing changes didn't really balance anything. If anything, it just kind of got crappy. So, yeah, not super great. How does Disney Girl get leaks for the chapters? Oh, how did I get them? People sent them to me. I don't have access to those on my own, so if you want to check out the leaks, you guys can always check out the stream after. It'll be a video, so you guys can go ahead and watch that section. Also, too, I will probably put them up and talk about them in my upcoming videos and stuff like that. So everything will be here on the channel. You don't have to worry about that. It's just not available right this very second. But I will tell you that, you know, focus for now on your Frozen and Wreck-It Ralph characters. Get started on those guys. Don't worry about the main storyline at this just yet. If you're waiting for those leaks, don't panic. Just go ahead and level up some of those other characters. I just think that's super important. And if you guys are working on, like, again, leveling Zurg or something like that, or welcoming Zurg, get him into your kingdom. Get him leveled up at the very least a couple of times if you can. Can you give us advice for people who only have, like, 2 featured characters for the Tower Challenge? Just a beginner, and can you recommend a character to get in the Tower Challenge? All right, so we'll start with which character to get in the Tower Challenge. So I would say go for your characters that are the featured ones here. So like Aladdin, for example, and obviously the Streets of Agrabah, you're going to want to get those, even I would say over Raja. Like, yes, Raja's going to be great in the game, but it is so worth trying to get these other characters here for sure from the Tower Challenges. Like, go ahead, purchase what you can from this. They are going to be useful. If you go ahead and, like, for example, you know, right now bring in Aladdin, he's at least going to help you out, and you will be able to, like, level him up pretty quickly. Like, Mickey can get, like, his ears hats, for example. So you can, you know, make sure it's only like a 2-hour quest, so it's pretty easy for you to collect to actually level him up a couple of times. And again, his leveling up will be really short, so it'll definitely be worth, like, investing in your characters that are featured there. Now, what was the other part of the question? Which, if you only have 2 featured characters for each, or characters for the Tower Challenge. So basically, if you only have, like, let's say Genie and Iago, for example, okay? Then go ahead, send those guys out at least once. Now, if they are maxed out, which I doubt if you're a beginner, but if they were maxed out, then I would use your refresh tokens to refresh them. However, if they are not, then just send all your characters out as is. Leave them out if you have to, but every single day you'll have a free refresh. You'll be able to go ahead and again refresh all of your characters every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that way you'll be able to use all your characters all over again. If you only have 2, don't panic. You should still be able to get through chapter 1 for sure. It's just a matter of the other chapters, and obviously too what level your other characters are at. So for example, if, like, you know, you don't have Daisy and your Mickey Mouse is only like a level 5, and Cinderella, like, she's a 1, and maybe you haven't even unlocked Mike Wazowski yet. Like, if those are really low, then yes, you're going to have trouble finishing the Tower Challenge. But then, again, just invest for sure in those characters and stuff that you can purchase. Like, again, Aladdin and Anna and Ralph himself, because again, they're going to be useful in upcoming tower challenges for sure in the future. Like, again, maybe not for another 6 months or something, but that doesn't matter. You'll still at least be able to get some new characters and stuff in, and it will make the game really fun. You'll get the start of some new dialogue, and it'll be great. So hopefully that sort of answers your question. Spend your currency wisely. If you are a smaller kingdom, you're probably not going to get Raja as it is, because again, you need a lot of currency and stuff like that and high level characters. So again, if you're that small of a game or a kingdom, then make sure again you focus on those other characters. Super important. Did you say Pirates of the Caribbean will be in the Tower Challenge? Yes, Maria, it will be useful. Definitely Calypso or Tiadama, same person. And then Will Turner was there as well. I think Elizabeth Swann was too. So yeah, make sure you get going on. And Jack's, or was it? Oh, hold on, I gotta check now. Yeah, okay, so it wasn't Elizabeth, it was Jack, and he's a paid character, a premium character, so you have to purchase him. Will Turner, and then Calypso. So those three. Calypso's quite far along, though, in the game, so you may not be at that point just yet. How has been your experience so far being a YouTuber? That's a great question. So far my experience being a YouTuber has been amazing. Very positive. Like, again, there's always like a little bit of things like people, don't like what you post and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'd say like I've been very fortunate, and like all of you guys have been super amazing and supportive and like really sort of involved in this DMK community and stuff. So I'm super happy to like be a YouTuber, especially a DMK YouTuber. This game is so much fun. For sure. So, I mean, I get to do what I love, and honestly, I wouldn't imagine doing anything else now. This is my life, and, yes, I still get to have a life, obviously, outside of games and YouTube and stuff, but, I mean, this is so much fun. I really don't mind, for example, sitting here talking to myself in front of a camera for a while. I've got my little room and everything for it, and it makes me happy. So my experience has been amazing. And that's thanks to you guys, though. So again, thank you guys so much. And I think I'm actually approaching 6K too, so for subs. So thank you guys so much for that. You guys are literally amazing. Bo Peep's name in Brazil is Betty. Actually, I think I heard that recently. I was like, what? Well, I wonder why that is. I could kind of see Betty being Bo Peep, like, for a name. I could totally see that. So you're just welcoming Captain Barbosa. So he's going to be useful for sure at some point, like in Tower Challenge and stuff. Not right now, but really great. I really want the mystery reward now. Me too. I honestly, like, it's still saying it's unavailable. I want to know what the catch is. Like, there's no explanation to when this is happening, so I totally need it. I really think they should do something for at least one of them. I think Tarzan is the only one because Toy Story is in June. So Tarzan, I think there is something probably coming for that maybe in August, I think it is. I think it's supposed to be Tarzan. Isn't it like, it's some sort of anniversary. I don't actually know the details, but I'm pretty sure there is something going on with, I think it's Tarzan this year. I don't think it's Hercules. So there could be something that it could be coming at some point. Hey Disney Girl, you should definitely check out Italian DMK Facebook groups. You know what, you guys can send me some names over and like of these groups, and yeah, I'll totally check them out for sure. 2 hours, time to check the game. Yep, I'm not quite there. I still got 15 minutes to go. You are also our best YouTuber gamer. You are amazing. Aw, Arnav, you're so sweet. I like being on top of the game. Let's just put it that way. It's so much fun. I wonder if it would come up when your video is refreshed. let me just check here. Karen, Mickey is level 10, Prince Charming is a 10, Boo is a 6, Genie is an 8, Aladdin is a 6. Actually, you're doing pretty well. I'd say the only thing that you probably need a little bit of work on is your Aladdin. I would probably say it might even be worth during this tower challenge if you can get him to a 7. I would take the time and do it. It's only 4 hours, I believe, to go from a 6 to a 7, right? So I would go ahead and do that. Yeah, you might miss out on 2 rounds of the tower, but you should still be fine with characters being the level that you are. I think you should totally be fine to go ahead and do that. I would take the risk anyways if it was me, but that's just my sort of opinion on it. Mary Poppins' 55th anniversary is in August, but apparently Tarzan's 20th is in June, and Haunted Mansion's 50th is in August. Do you think DMK will do anything? I don't know about Mary Poppins. Unless they add it to the main storyline in August, they could do something like that. I don't know there's going to be a Mary Poppins event. But I don't know how many characters they would actually add for Mary Poppins, to be honest. Not totally sure how that would work, but I think Tarzan, there's a way higher chance. 20th anniversary, that's kind of a big deal. Now, the fact that it's in June, I thought it was in August, but I guess maybe I've got that a little bit wrong. But if it's in June, maybe that is why, maybe that would explain why, guys, that they have gone ahead and done the Toy Story update now for us because of it being now the Tarzan anniversary in June. So maybe that is sort of what's going on, is they're putting a limited time event together for Tarzan. So I was thinking maybe it was going to be Pocahontas next, but maybe they'll do something special and give us something different. Like, I know we're focusing on the princesses right now and stuff like that, but they could just take a break from it, like just one time, and go ahead and do it. So I don't know. I'm not totally sure what they'll do. But Pocahontas, I would really like, if they don't do it in June, then I'm hoping that might be something that they do maybe in September. So around the same time as they did the Little Mermaid event last year, they did that in September. I was a little bit surprised. I thought that was going to be coming like in the middle of the summer or something like that, but it didn't. So I think that it's very, very possible that it could be a September thing. Mind you, I was hoping for Coco in September, because that would be like the Halloween kind of update for me, you know. I know it's not like Coco doesn't really necessarily have anything to do with Halloween, but it definitely like it has a lot to do with like the fall colors, you know, a lot of like skeleton type of things. Like I think that would be a total perfect event for this year for September. I don't know how long they're going to make me wait. I hope they don't make me wait till 2020 to give me a Coco event, because I will be like, what? I don't know. That would be a little bit disappointing, though, if they didn't give it to us again this year. But they really have to, I think, make a decision whether to keep going with the princesses, though, or start giving us some other stuff. I think, though, at some point, switching over out of the princesses will be good. But I know that they're trying to get all those comfy, cozy costumes out to us. Now, Merida from Brave, I'm really not sure how they're going to bring her into things, whether she's worth doing a limited time event or making her part of our main storyline. It is very possible that she could be what comes after Dumbo. I think it would be great, because we do have some of our Disney princesses in our main storyline, like Princess Aurora, and we've got Rapunzel. We've got Cinderella, for example. So those are obviously some collections already that are there. And I think that since maybe Brave isn't like one of our bigger Disney films per se, that is out there and maybe the most popular, I could totally see them just adding a few characters in and making it permanent content. And that would give them a really great chance, if they did that, to actually go ahead and give us also to the other princess costumes that we were missing from our main storyline. So, for example, they could unlock to us Rapunzel, and she has a comfy cozy. You know, Aurora's still missing her. I mean, Cinderella has hers. Okay, I'll say that, but they could include some additional permanent content stuff, or at least one of those costumes. Maybe Rapunzel would be great with Merida. I think that would be really cool if they did something like that for permanent content. And then after that, maybe they could do, with the Pocahontas limited time event, maybe they could incorporate, 2 costumes this time. Maybe instead of all those quests to clear things, like what they did with Moana, all the Kakamora all the time, they could have that time instead of defeating Kakamora, we could be collecting for a princess costume. I don't know what you guys think about that, but it's kind of, it's tough. Brave doesn't have that many characters. They do and they don't. So basically, they kind of have a couple of choices here. Obviously, I think they're going to add, obviously Merida. Then they're going to add, obviously, Merida's parents, for sure. Mom and dad. That's going to be 150% that's going to happen. Regardless whether it's going to be a limited time event or it's going to be permanent content. We know those 2 are definitely or 3 characters will be in it for sure. After that, it goes to the brothers. I think the brothers were probably, since he has 3 brothers, I mean, they all look exactly identical. I don't think we're going to have 3 characters in the kingdom that look the same, which leads me to think maybe what we're going to end up having for that is we're going to have an attraction for them that's based off of kind of like what we have for Maurice, which is Belle's dad. We just have Belle's house, and basically that's where in the dialogue that Belle has gone to visit her father at home. So visit Maurice. So I think that sort of maybe is something that they will do. I think that could be interesting if they just, visit the brothers at home or whatever for Merida. And then now in terms of, because obviously we need 7 characters. The thing is that the 7 characters, it leads to how are they going to do that? Are they going to include Mor'du or are they going to go the route of adding the witch? So they'll have the witch and the witch's cottage. So Merida can go and visit the cottage to visit the witch, right? And then that way that would allow there to be that would be the 4th character. If they were to do a limited time event, right? Or even permanent content, I could see them just having those 4 characters, I guess. Merida, mom and dad, and the witch. So 4 characters for permanent content. Now, if it's limited time, we'd still need 3 more, which I think they would leave those slots, believe it or not, for the clans. So is it going to be the leader of the clans being the parents, or are they going to do the boys that are competing for Merida's hand, right? So make it more about that. And I don't know what they're going to do, but I think that probably the parents in some ways, I would go the leaders, what is it? MacGuffin is one of them. Macintosh, and I forget what the other one is offhand. Dingwall, that's it. So those 3, they could actually have the clan leaders be in the kingdom and have some quests with the dad, and maybe that's how that whole thing works. But those guys, I don't know, they're not the most popular, so I'm not quite sure where they're going to fit those into limited time. Now, I know the brothers make sense in some ways to have the 3 siblings, but they look the same. So I don't know how they would do it. I think they might leave the brothers out because it'll be too confusing having 3 of the little boys that look exactly the same walking around the kingdom. I don't know if that's something that they'd really want to do, but yeah. Okay, thanks Xavier. Yeah, it is Dingwald, right? MacGuffin, Macintosh, and Dingwald. Yeah. The crow. I think the crow will maybe be on the witch's shoulder. So I know the crow talks and stuff. Is that la 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 thing? But I think what they'll end up doing is just including the crow on the shoulder. And I think it would be super cool to have that. If they don't have the crow there, then maybe that's where tapping the crows is going to be. I think for Merida, they'd probably have tapping the crows as one of the leaderboard things or whatever. But yeah. We can talk more about that when it comes, but I think that you know, I think that Brave could go either way, permanent content or limited time. So we'll have to wait and see what they do, but let's see. I just don't want an event for Brave. I don't think that it'd be an entertaining one, because the main focus of the movie was the relationship between Merida and Eleanor. Yeah, so Eleanor is Merida's mom. I think that... I know that that was the focus, but maybe they'll include Mor'du again, and then that way they can have the dialogue of, you know, stopping Mor'du, and that will be what is the tower, I guess. There'll be a big giant bear, and actually I know exactly what the battlegrounds would look like. You know how there's those big giant stones in the film? And that's when Merida actually gets thrown off her horse. I think that's when we see it for the first time. She gets thrown from her horse, Angus. Actually, they could include him maybe at some point, but I don't know if they'll actually for sure. But it would be cool if they did, I guess, because he had some significance for sure. So have all the stones, and then have on the inside of that have Mor'du, and then that way, you know, they can have the characters coming out from behind the stones and, like, you know, throwing a spear. We could have, you know, maybe Eleanor distracting, like going woohoo or whatever, and then have Merida with her bow and arrow, for example. Like, so everybody's hiding behind the stone pillars and doing that. Oh, that would be so good. Ah, that would be amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. Wisps could be tappers. Wisp could be tappers. You know what they also could be is clear the wisps. That would be so cool, actually. Now I do want Merida. I don't know why, but I kind of do right now. So, time to collect from the tower. Is it my time's up already? 2 minutes. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, I think that would be great. I think that would be super awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I've got the wisps thing. Thank you for reminding me about the wisps, because again, yeah, so that'll represent, instead of the shelled crabs or whatever they were clearing for Moana, they would definitely be, or island crabs for Moana. Instead of just tapping those every 2 hours, it was 5 of them. They could tap the wisps. And one of Merida's quests can be follow the wisps, and they could do so much stuff with the wisps. I love the wisps. They're so cool. Hi, Disney Girl fan. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Love your channel name, by the way. My grandma is called Merida? Really? That's so cool. Oh my gosh. That's like the coolest grandma name ever. Never mind, Disney Girl. You're getting me hyped for a Brave event now. Sparky. See, Brave isn't like the worst thing, but I know it would be an interesting one. They, again, could go either way with having it in the game. But, now I really want to do a prediction video for that. But I think they'll put Pocahontas out before Brave. Unfortunately, I think that's what's going to happen. All right, so let's go ahead here and collect from the tower. Yay, it's been 2 hours. Actually, I've been on for over 2.5 hours. Amazing. So I've reached my first milestone of 250 currency. So you guys know what that means, right? You guys totally must know what that means. It means we can buy Raja's first character token. Yes. Super happy. First, though, before I do that, I will go ahead and send my characters back out to challenge the tower. Now, I guess the thing is probably what I should do for Boo, because I feel like maybe I should level Boo up as well. See, I've got so many characters I want to level up now. Maybe I'll send Boo out, and then, because she's a 7. Okay, let's think about this quickly. Okay, so Boo... I'm just changing my plans a little bit with my leveling up. So Boo is 8 hours. So if I send her out now for 8 hours, that'll be fine. Well, I can't send her out because I have to wait for Baloo. But I can send her out to level up after I send her to challenge the tower. So for tomorrow, she'll be a level 8 and will get me more points and currency. Done. goals. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. Baloo's obviously going now for 4 hours, so still like 3.5 for him. Then after Boo's done at the tower, that will almost be roughly when I level her up. So I'll send her up for maybe like another 60-minute quest, level her up for 8 hours, and then that will put me to around bedtime. And then once I do that, well, maybe I'll be up a little later, but whatever. Then I will send somebody out for 16 hours, which will probably be Calypso. That's probably who I'll do next. That way she can start collecting again. And I think that would make the most sense. So for now, I'm going to send Pluto, Prince Charming. Gosh, that just makes me think of, Once Upon a Time. I really wish that season was still going. Boo, Iago, and Aladdin. Since Aladdin doesn't tire, it's totally awesome. So basically, again, Genie's been used. I should level him up as well. So he'll be in 8 hours. So he'll be 16. So Genie maybe is who I should do at bedtime. So not Calypso yet. Genie. Okay. Change of plans. Well, that's what we're doing. Okay. Done. So Calypso can be tomorrow. I might do a Frozen character. I might do Olaf. And then I will do Calypso. I think Olaf, though, might be 16 hours. But I would like to get him at least leveled up because he's going to be part of the characters for the next chapter. So he's 16 hours, but he's only 8,450 magic. So total bonus on this. So I think that's sort of how I have to do it. So obviously Baloo's out. Then Boo herself. Then Genie. Then Olaf. Then Calypso. And then maybe I'll do a Wreck-It Ralph character. And then Captain Hook. And that will probably take me to most of the end of, the end of chapter 1. I might be able to get away with leveling somebody up like who's a bit shorter in between there, like Wendy for 35 minutes I might do in like the next 2 days or whatever if I get enough stuff for her. But other than that, I think that's what I'll do. So for the most part, that's going to be my leveling up strategy. Bye, Sweet Pickle. Thanks for tuning in. I'm back. Have I missed a lot? Daniel, you missed quite a bit of talk about the brave possibility of that being an event. So Merida coming to the kingdom and stuff like that. Let's see. Can you check how much time is remaining on Wendy's quest? Absolutely. Wendy's quest. 2 hours and 27 minutes. Master Jubob. Roblox. Comfy and Elsa confirmed DMK leak. What? Where? Send images. I want to see what those costumes look like in the game. Be so cool. Do you want to build a snowman? Yeah, no kidding. That's when I would do like the Anna like as a little kid. Do you want to build a snowman? Okay, bye, Sister Ariel. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. I know you love Ariel. I will show her in the princess dressing room soon. I need her, though, doing other stuff for now. Mind you, she is maxed out, so there's not that much she can do, but I'm on a magic kick right now, so I need everything that I can get. Alright, gotta do some tapping here. Mystery reward is now available for me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Me too! Me too! Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think that happened when you guys... And I forgot to purchase Raj's character token. Okay. So much stuff. A mystery reward is available, so I think once you finish the first round of challenging the tower, that's when it becomes available. So huge bonus there. So let's watch it, because I want to know what the reward is now. Oh, let's mute that. Unfortunately, I don't really want to listen to the ad blasting. Yeah, okay, so challenge the tower, guys, then your mystery reward unlocks. So after you've done that 2 hours, go and check it out. And that also means, since I reached the first milestone again, that character token for Raja can be purchased. Yay! All right, give me the reward. I want to know what it is. Oh, it's a refresh token. Okay, well, I guess this is what's gonna happen. They're not gonna give us the free ones without some sort of thing. So it's usually at the beginning of the tower challenge, they give you 3 refresh tokens to help you get started. So I guess this is sort of what they want you to do. Yep, I bet you it's every single time we send our characters out to challenge the tower. It might be up to like 3 times. Then it will happen. If it's not showing up after you challenge the tower the first time, close your game and reopen it. Because I'm pretty sure that will do it. So I think every time we challenge the tower, we're going to be able to collect a refresh token, which will be sweet. Actually, I would really like that if that's how it worked. I know 3 refresh ones would be nice, like at the start. But if this is what they're going to do, we at least still get the refresh tokens. And I don't mind having that ad go for 30 seconds. Like, I, can brush my hair or make a sandwich. Do whatever in between that time. So there's lots of things you can do. So here is the first spilled goblet for Raja. There we go. Oh, that's super good. I'm a happy girl now. So I can actually purchase 2. Why can I purchase 2? Because I got enough currency from challenging the tower the first time. Bonus. Guys, we're at 2. Yes. This is good. So how many have you been able to get after challenging the tower once? Were you able to get 2 of the spilled goblets or what? Lady and the Tramp is now a live action movie coming soon. Isn't that in like August or something like that too? I don't know why I keep thinking everything's in August. But yeah, we'll just shove everything that I don't know for sure. We'll just put it all into the August category of whatever. So yeah, maybe because you hit 1,000 points. I probably did hit 1,000 points. Yeah, I did, because that's how I got the first milestone. So I got 250 currency from that, and then I also, the remainder of it, besides, what was it, the 16 or whatever I got from tapping my attractions when they were cursed. I got like 16 currency or whatever from that. But yeah, so I was actually able to get enough from the tower the first time to purchase. So now I've got 46 left, but that's totally fine. Don't care. Okay, the mystery reward, okay, maybe some people think that it's not that great. Bye, Thomas and Wendy Lindy. Thank you for coming to the stream. Maybe that's not like the best reward that people wanted or anything, but think about if we are able to every time we challenge the tower, let's say it's all the time. Let's say it's like every 2 hours for the remainder of the event, we can get a free refresh token. If it's like not up to 3 or something silly like that, a day maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'll keep you guys posted. But if we can actually get it every time, we're going to be golden. Like refresh tokens plus our characters collecting refresh tokens. Like we're going to be fine. I'm not even worried now about this. This will be good. I got none, only 110 coins. So depending on the character levels when they challenge the tower, that will make a difference. So basically my coin rewards this time around is going to be between 225 and 255. So that's my range right now for coins. Now, it is a little bit less than the will it be? Yeah, it'll be a tiny bit less because Boo is a lower leveled character. Yago is a little higher than Genie by 1 level, but Boo is like 2 levels down from my Monsters Inc. characters. So she's like the lowest level because she's still like new-ish to my kingdom. So yeah, kind of whatever. Lady and the Tramp coming to DMK, possibly, don't know yet, but I mean there's a lot of stuff they've got to do, but I know they've got to spread it out, because if they like release everything to us, it's like, I mean the game's not going to be out very long. People are going to lose interest super fast. So I know they're doing things a little slowly, but maybe we should just be thankful that at least like they're spreading the game out so it's more fun to collect over time. So I can't really complain about that. I think there is still some bonus to it. What have you missed? You're at Six Flags. Well, that sounds fun. That sounds super fun. I'm glad the mystery reward worked. Again, what you have to do to get the mystery reward, if you guys are just tuning in or you guys didn't quite get it, you have to challenge the tower once. So it takes 2 hours. Then you can, after you collect the mystery reward offer that is available by watching a 30-second ad or whatever your ad length is. If you're not getting it right away, I would close your game, reopen it, and it should appear there. Now, I'm assuming every time I challenge the tower, I'm going to be able to watch an ad and collect a refresh token. But again, that is to be determined. But at least we get 1 refresh token from doing that. So there is a huge bonus to it. And I look like there are people gemming. Oh, well, let's talk about the gemming situation. Look at my leaderboard. This is unfair. So I basically, after you challenge the tower, the leaderboard unlocks, right? So I have 1,476 points. And basically, number 50 here is 2,849. So they've at least gemmed once. If I gemmed once through this, I bet you I would be up in the top 50. Because how many points will I get? My point rewards range is 1,350 to 1,487 right now. And there's like literally no way. You'd have to gem if you want to be Robbie or John or Haiti or William or Brenda. Any of the top 5 people there. There's no way that you can be at that point. Even if all your characters are maxed out, you're challenging the tower. So I would say that Brenda's probably done challenge a tower, and gemmed maybe 4 times. Somebody like Robbie's probably gemmed 8 different times to get ahead. So, yeah. I'm on the same leaderboard as you. Jack Appleton. No way. So, I'm placed in 700th, and it's just going down. Because everybody's collecting now. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know you have to do some gemming, maybe like 1 round at least, maybe to become on that top 5, top 50. But yeah, I'm ranked 815. Speed up Wendy to see what happens. Oh my gosh. If I speed up, should I use my gems on that though? I'm pretty sure if I do, I'm going to unlock Peter Pan. You're ranked 1,047. I'm ranked 700th right now. 709 now, so I'm going way down. People are joining this leaderboard very quickly, and yeah. Top 50, though, is still, I might be close to the top 50 if I gemmed once, but I don't know if it's worth it at this point. I would like to know, though, if there's a video ad again. But maybe I should wait. I was able to collect my mystery prize before the 2 hours was up. Well, Junior Martinez, that's lucky. Maybe it was just every 2 hours in the actual challenge itself then. I wasn't able to though, but that's just sort of what I noticed. As soon as I collected from the tower, I was able to. But that's great if you were able to do it on your own without finishing the challenge in the tower. That's great. If Tarzan is the next one, what characters do you think would come? I don't know all their names, but maybe Tarzan, Jane, Jane's dad, the ape, the elephant. Need to work on a few of their names, but we can talk about if Tarzan comes to the kingdom, what characters would be a possibility here. One sec. Sorry, just checking my connection here. It's showing something. It's a little off. All right, so I think we're good. We're good. Everything looks fine. So basically, I'm thinking that Tarzan and Jane, I'm not sure who's the last character though. Who would actually be the last character for that event? That's actually pretty difficult to say. I don't know. Yeah, is my connection okay, guys? Can you just confirm with me that it's still good? I just want to check in because it's kind of a bit weird. It's not showing up properly. Okay, so things are good? Okay. Good to know. We're good to go then. Still good. No, I don't think Tarzan's mom or dad are going to end up being there. So basically I think we're looking at for characters for that. I don't know. I think Tarzan could be a limited time event. I don't know if they'll do permanent content for it because it would be too much like Jungle Book. Since it would be a very popular limited time event for sure. So I think Tarzan, Jane, Kerchak I think would be great, but then I know Kerchak dies in the end. That's sort of like the king of the apes, right? So not sure if they'll include him, but it would be great if they did. I forget what Kala I think is Tarzan's mom. Well, like the ape mom, or gorilla. I guess it is technically. Technically, I should be saying gorilla, not ape. So Kala, yeah, I think that's her name. Can check, like, you guys can always tell me if I'm wrong. Then Tantor is the elephant. Turk is like kind of like Tarzan's like best gorilla friend. So that puts us at 6. And then I'm thinking having probably Clayton as the last character there. What do you guys think about that? So Tarzan, Jane, Kerchak, Tantor, Turk, obviously Jane's dad, the professor. Oh no, wait. No, that would be 8 characters. Hold on. Tarzan, Jane, Tantor, Turk, Jane's dad, the professor, Kala, and Clayton. So that would leave Kerchak out of things, but that would give us 7 characters. And obviously Clayton being the villain. But yeah, Disney girl, just curiosity, the name Tia in Brazil means Tia. So I thought the name of Tia Dama was Aunt Dama. Aunt Dama? That'd be kind of interesting. I don't know why that is. That is curious though. I think Peter should make his first appearance in this live stream. Peter Pan? Oh my gosh, that would be huge if we did that. You're in 20th place? Congratulations! That's super good on your leaderboard. I did want to show you guys, again, I'll leave on the screen for a second here. Raja. We'll do Raja on the screen for a little bit. We need Snow's prince. Oh, in the game. I know we do. Was it Ferdinand? No. I forget. I always get his name wrong. It's not Fernando. Ferdinand? Oh, gosh. Anyway, Snow White's prince. He needs to be for sure in it. Now, the funny thing is, if you guys go to, like, Once Upon a Time and stuff like that, it was kind of weird. Snow White's prince was Prince Charming, but, like, Prince Charming is Cinderella's prince in DMK, so it's kind of funny how they've done that, but, yeah. I'm in 1,000th place. I have 0 points. You shouldn't show up on the leaderboard if you're have no points yet. I think they should add Hercules to the game. It would be fun, limited time event. What do you think? Brianna, totally. Hercules would be amazing. I would love to have Hades in the kingdom. I know he's so evil, but would be super cool to have him. Obviously, Hercules would be great too. Meg. Yeah, oh my gosh, so many. Pegasus. Oh my gosh, we could have our first, like, flying horse. We get to be like, oh my gosh, Pegasus and Dumbo can be friends. The flying elephant and the flying horse. Would be so good. And then Peter Pan would be like, oh, I can fly and I'm a human. Yeah. In Once Upon a Time, his name is David. I know they call him James and David, yes, but he is Snow White keeps calling him Charming, or Prince Charming, right? So it is a little bit funny that they do that. Hands up, who has paid money for the Salton's Bundle? Me, I did. Now, that was thanks to my secret fairy godmother from France. Super amazing. So I did purchase that. It would be fun to have Marvel and Avengers and DMK. I think so, but the only thing is with that is I think we still have a little bit of time before they include that kind of stuff into the kingdom. They do need to release more land to us as well before they go adding Avengers and things like Star Wars and Marvel things. Like, yeah, no. It's going to be crazy. I think they'll too, maybe. I think it would be great. And I was secretly hoping they'd give us more land so that they could do this update. Because if they do this update before they give us more land in our kingdom, it's not really going to work, to be honest. It'd be dumb. But basically, I was hoping that when the Star Wars theme park came, I think it's in Florida, they're doing a big giant Star Wars area in the parks, right? I was secretly hoping that what they were going to do was in our game they would show the land, like how we'd have a new section of land in our kingdom that would be just like Star Wars based, because again, that whole basically park or section of Disney parks having like just Star Wars. It would be great if we just had a whole section of land that was just devoted to that. I think it would be super cool. But again, they can't really do that if they don't start releasing some of the Aladdin land to us. And it could basically all around Big Thunder Mountain, that's what I call the Aladdin land. There's like 4 squares-ish. I can show you guys. So basically I consider this to be like Toy Story land right here, but it says coming soon. This one here I feel like is this is sort of Toy Story as well. But it's kind of where it transitions into Aladdin. So I guess these two are Toy Story lands. And then this one here is Aladdin. So basically there's 2 squares here. And then this third square I feel like is like a Lion King, but it's kind of like the edge of like Jungle Book type of thing. 'Cause this is the Jungle Book stuff like all through here. So basically I feel like this is like should be our Lion King section. And then again, these 2 sections of land are going to be Aladdin. But I figured since they did the Toy Story and Aladdin update sort of together, which I was a bit surprised about, that these 2 lands should have at least become available with the Toy Story and then these 2 with Aladdin. Because they obviously didn't release them with the Aladdin limited time event way back. So I feel like it's a bit silly that Aladdin's just chilling here. And this is probably going to be the last, like, anything, like, Tower Challenge, limited time event. Like, nothing to do with Aladdin is going to be coming to the kingdom for at least a year. Like, we might use the Aladdin characters for a Tower Challenge at some point before the next year. But I just mean, like, they're not going to add any more characters or anything like that for at least a year. And all the main characters now are basically going to be in the game, except if we go to Aladdin 2, which is going to be, yeah. I mean, that's a whole nother ball game, because they're going to have to then start adding, like, the second movie to a lot of stuff. For example, like The Little Mermaid, right? Adding Melody. So I know I've talked about this too in the past, but just they need to come up with a system to unlock this land. It's just crazy. I'd love to see the dialogue between Zeus and Hades. Oh, that would be amazing. Mr. Smee, they need to add him. Captain Hook is nothing without Smee. Smeed! Yeah. Yeah, definitely they need to add him into the kingdom. They need to do some more like Zootopia and like, again, there's so many more collections that they could do, or expand on. Cinderella still needs another update for that. I know we had the one though before that was the Tremaine sisters and evil stepsisters, Anastasia, Drizella, and then Lady Tremaine being the stepmother. So yeah, I know we had that, but they definitely need to add like Gus and Jacques and Ursula. So the cat. And yeah, I think that would be a good start, adding a few more characters for sure. I think Abu should be done with his Tower Challenge quest. He should be, but he still has 23 minutes because I didn't send him out right away. So I am fired. Aladdin has 6 attractions devoted to it, but no room for them. Thomas, that is so true. I have sort of created my own sort of spot here in the kingdom to put all of the attractions, but again, like, this is temporary in my mind. This is not here to stay, just because it doesn't make any sense. This is Jungle Book land. Move out of the way. This is Jungle Book. Now, Jungle Book I have put in and around this area. That's fine. But I would have liked to have had it more by the vortex and stuff, because this is where we battled Shere Khan. So I would have liked to have had it right here. And it did fit really nicely in this area of the kingdom, how my setup I had before. I was really happy with it. I know I had Lion King sort of through the back here and stuff like that, but hopefully, guys, by the time we get the Lion King Tower Challenge, they will unlock this big giant section of land to us. That way we can go ahead and put Lion King in through the back there, and, you know, maybe then that will clear up some more space in and around here for some other attractions that I can't really put in, more Toy Story stuff if they're not going to allow it. Or the other thing I want to put around here, I had here before, was Princess and the Frog. So those really fit in quite nicely. So we'll see. It's a work in progress. Do we have all the Aladdin attractions in the same area? I do actually right now. I'm pretty sure all of these attractions here, the 6 attractions, would fit in the 2 sections of land across here. I'm pretty sure they would all fit. If they unlocked that to us, that would have been amazing, because I assumed they would, and that's why I wanted to buy these attractions and stuff. And I did purchase these 2 here, the Magic Lamp Theater and the Magic Carpets of Aladdin. I purchased both of those just because I figured it would be kind of fun to have those for the Aladdin Tower Challenge, you know, keep the Aladdin theme going. And then 2, like, they both collect character tokens for Aladdin, so I thought, oh, that would be great, it'll be really helpful and whatever. But yeah, kind of brutal. They should add Coco. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, I've actually, I don't know where my book is. I think I left it in the other room. But anyways, I have basically a list of most of the Coco predictions that I have, like, for a limited time event. I have that all sort of written down, and like what kind of attractions and stuff like that they could add. So I hope they do that soon. But I wanted to ask you guys actually a question. For those of you guys that are still here, I wanted to ask, what prediction video would you like to see next? I'm thinking maybe going Pocahontas. I mean, I could do Merida. That would be another option. Tarzan could be another one. Though I guess those are kind of probably the top 3 at the moment. I could also do a Frozen 2 one. It's a little bit smaller, but, you know, obviously I think sort of going with the route of doing Pocahontas and Brave, or Merida, right? And Tarzan probably be the next 3, but I could add Coco in the mix there as well. Coco was amazing. It was super colorful, brilliant. Like, I love watching that movie on a big screen. It's one of those ones where you really, like, catch all the detail and stuff. There's so much color with that movie and everything. Even though there's, like, a lot of dark sections, it's still very colorful. So you're always, like, immersed in this, like, wonderful sort of atmosphere and everything. So prediction videos. What should come next? I probably won't post it for, like, another week, maybe. Yeah, I would say in the next 2 weeks I'll definitely have one up. But Hercules, predict Pocahontas, Merida. I think Pocahontas makes the most sense to come next, but Emperor's New Groove. I think that's got to be permanent content, guys. I can't tell you. There's just not enough in that movie to have that as being a limited time event. It's not, like, it had its humorous moments for sure, but it is not one of the top Disney movies, I would say, in anybody's world. If that's your favorite movie, I'm sorry, but I don't think it's very many people's favorite movie. Why do I see DMK doing an event or tower challenge for Nightmare Before Christmas for Lock, Shock, and Barrel? Oh, they totally will. Absolutely. They're going to totally do one. I think I've thought of this last year when they unlocked the mayor. The mayor has a slot now that's like all by himself. So I feel like they need to add a couple more characters to this row. And they can't add like Lock and Shock and then not add Barrel. It just wouldn't make sense. Like, for example, if they didn't include one of them, it'd be weird. So I think like that's where like a tower challenge or something like that, where maybe, you know, we collect for 2 characters, like, or maybe one each chapter, but make the chapters like 7 days long or something like that. Like, change it up a little bit more, make it a little bit more specific, you know, maybe 2 around Halloween or whatever, right? Have it a little bit bigger of a thing. I think that would be fantastic. Again, like I wanted to say with the game is that I wished we had tower challenges, limited time events, and then mini events. And mini events would kind of include maybe dialogue and storyline, a part of characters that need to be added, but as well as kind of going with the collection. So for example, Frozen would be an amazing one to have, like, or even The Nightmare Before Christmas would be great to have like a mini event. And then from there, what we can do is kind of go like, you know, have 3 characters. So they've done 2 for Aladdin, which is great, but I don't know how they do 3. Like, it'd be kind of brutal. But if you have a mini event, you could add 3 characters or something like that to it each time. Tower challenges can be 1 or 2 characters, and then again, mini events would be 3. And again, have more dialogue and stuff, more interaction, have more story, because the storyline is a huge part of this game, and they do great work with a lot of the dialogue. Like, most of it is like absolutely incredible. It's probably like one of my favorite things about the game is the dialogue and having these stories and everything. And it is so nice to have that feature. And so I'd say use it. Why not use it? Maybe also Santa Claus could be in The Nightmare Before Christmas. That too. They could definitely do that. So, you know, maybe what they'll end up doing is having, I don't know. I feel like Santa Claus on his own deserves his own event like the mayor. Like, I feel like everybody will participate in that. Lock, Shock, and Barrel, though, you can't just get one and assume that that's going to be okay. But you can't, I guess one would be better than having only 2. Like, it just wouldn't make any sense. So you could have 1 paid and 1 we collect for, but then that third one, it would be weird just to leave out. So you either have to give us just 1 or you have to give us all 3. There's not really anywhere in between. Bye, April. Thanks for tuning in to the stream today. So yeah, I think they will add Lock, Shock, and Barrel and Santa Claus. Santa Claus would be also amazing. Don't know if that's going to be first before Lock, Shock, and Barrel, but that's up for debate. I mean, it could be something cool to have around like between Christmas and Halloween. If they do a Coco event, you know, they could have that in September and then have, you know, like a mini event or tower challenge starting around Halloween, sort of collecting for the characters and stuff like that, and then include Santa Claus in there before Christmas. If they make it a little longer, it could be cool. Dr. Finkelstein could be another one. Totally. They do have his tower in the game, so it would make sense that they add him at some point. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe what they could do is add Santa Claus as the paid character, and then have Dr. Finkelstein as who we collect for or something like that. Or have it the other way around. We purchase Dr. Finkelstein and we collect for Santa Claus. That would be really amazing. That actually just triggered a whole bunch of ideas there. Disney Girl, what is your Dale? My Dale. I mean, I think you mean the level of my Dale. He is a 10, and I will show you that a little higher. There we go. So both Chip and Dale are a level 10. Those guys didn't take that long to collect for. I saw the live action Aladdin. It was really good. Oh, Squall, I haven't seen it yet, obviously, because it is out today. Oh, yeah, today? I think it's out today or tomorrow. It's the 24th, right? I thought it was out tomorrow, but maybe. Yeah, it's out tomorrow. Wait, how did you see it? Yeah, I was going to say, wait, it's the 23rd. How have you seen it? Oh my gosh. If you've actually seen the Aladdin live action, that would be amazing. So jealous. I don't know how that's possible. Do you think they'll add rescuers down under? Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question, Kat. Not sure. Finding Nemo. Do you think that will be an event? Yeah, but not this year. Definitely not this year. I'm ready for Pocahontas. I'm ready for that too, but I'm also ready for a lot of other things. I think they'll probably go Pocahontas, but I would really like to see like Tarzan if it is the anniversary, June and everything. I think that would be really great if they, pushed Pocahontas to the fall. Now, the only problem with pushing Pocahontas to the fall would be that we wouldn't get a Coco event this year. So it's either I look at it one of two ways. We have to choose. We're either getting Pocahontas and Coco, or we're getting Pocahontas and Brave, or Tarzan and Pocahontas, or yeah, I think that's all the options. I mean, I don't think they'll do Tarzan and Coco. I don't think that won't work. In the UK, it's the 24th. Well, yeah, I guess but wouldn't that be like the evening? Aren't you guys at like 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. or something right now? Oh, it's out in the UK on the 23rd? Not sure. They should add Pinocchio. Okay, this is another good discussion. Pinocchio is definitely gonna be... I don't know how it would be a limited time event. I think Pinocchio is gonna be permanent content. It makes sense because realistically, I think if they could add Pinocchio as limited time, but I don't think they will. I think Pinocchio would be a great addition to something like after Dumbo. I know I've said Emperor's New Groove. I've also said they could do Merida. There are definitely some collections they need to do after Dumbo, but it's just a matter of what and when. So it's kind of iffy. I don't know if they want to add another permanent content princess. That will for sure be Merida. I can't think of anybody else that would be a possibility. But if they're going to not just keep princesses to limited time events, then I think we're looking at Pinocchio as being an update that would come quite soon. So, yeah. I don't care for Pocahontas. Pocahontas, it's different, but I think it would be great. We can have the river bend as an attraction. There's going to be so many good things with that. Pinocchio is my favorite Disney movie. I need it in the game. I agree. It's a very good one. Disney lost the rights to Tarzan. What? When did they lose the rights to Tarzan? That would be ridiculous. Who's Merida? Merida's from the movie Brave. She's the one who's got the big red hair with giant curls. She's got the best hair ever. But they should add Mary Poppins. I think if they would have already added it in and around Christmas when the live action movie came out. But they kind of ignored it, so I don't know if they're going to do anything for a while with that. I cannot wait to see Sora as a pirate captain. Are you talking about in Kingdom Hearts? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I still have to post that for you guys. I'm working on the editing for that. I am hoping to have it this week. I was planning to have it posted yesterday, I think it was, but I didn't get it all done in time. I've been working too much with my other channels and videos and stuff like that. So I'm involved in a few channels, so I obviously have a lot to do with those, and obviously with the Tower Challenge prep and everything. So I've been working a lot for you guys. I guess Abu should be... Is he almost done? 9 minutes. Okay, I think we'll stick around for the dialogue for Abu. Bye, Eliza. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Good luck with your Tower Challenge. Actually, guys, I'm letting you guys know in advance that I will be doing a live stream for every chapter in the Tower Challenge. So this is obviously just chapter 1. So I will be doing one Well, is again this in 5 days from now. I'll be doing another one at the same time at 10:30, and then that way, we can sort of keep up with the event. So it's exactly 15 days, but this leaderboard will end in 4 days, 21 hours. The last 2 hours that they've given us is like a little bit of extra leeway time. That's just added at the end of the tower challenge, if you look at it, because again, the time's already counting down for chapter 1, and we need a little bit more time anyways in chapter 3. We just do. So that is where that extra time is going to be coming from. So the last chapter's live stream will be a little bit later. It'll be like at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I'll keep you guys posted on that though, but for chapter 2 it will be in 5 days from now at 10:30 a.m. So yeah, you guys can stay tuned for that. The chapters are they were pretty cool. House of Villains, what is that? I have a Heartless plushie. What about you? I don't have a Heartless plushie. OMG. I would love a Heartless plushie though. I don't think I've seen one yet either, so it would be super cool to have one. Yeah, hopefully one day. When I do, I will make sure to bring it in my Kingdom Hearts videos for you guys. Now, I know I do have the options after I beat the game for Kingdom Hearts 3. I do have the option of doing possibly Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Now, usually I like playing on Xbox, to be honest. I do have the Kingdom Hearts 3 on Xbox, but I played it on PlayStation on the channel just because, I just did. Kind of a bit silly, but the other 2 games are only available on PlayStation, hence why I kind of wanted to play it on PlayStation so I could get used to some of the controls for PlayStation and then be able to sort of turn it over so that I could keep sort of going with that. But yeah, we'll have to see. I just saw the Toy Story 4 trailer on TV. That's awesome. I saw actually a new one, a longer one on the Disney's Instagram page. It's super good. You should check that one out. It actually gives a lot more detail to like Forky and stuff like that. I don't think Forky's a villain, but like he's a pain. I think he's gonna be causing a lot of trouble in the kingdom, running away from Woody, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of like pretty sweet dialogue for that for sure. I really want another refresh token. Let me watch the mystery ads. I should have guessed that it was gonna be a refresh token. Now that I think about it, it's kind of obvious it was a refresh token. House of Villains is a Halloween special with Mickey and his friends, and villains recommended for you to watch it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't think I've seen that, but I've heard of it. Yeah, okay, I totally forgot it was that. I don't know why I thought it was like a TV show or something. I was like, wait, what? There's another like Disney TV show? Actually, Descendants is going to be coming out soon as well. So, gosh, there's going to be so much coming up for Disney. It's crazy. House of Mouse would be a really fun attraction too. That would be pretty cool. We should expect another DMK video from you unlocking Peter. I guess you will. I guess you will for sure. Also, there should be probably one unlocking Ducky. I have the clips for it. I just didn't finish putting it up on time. Obviously you can see it's already done, but I do have the clips already for that. I haven't included it in a video yet, so might have to be in with Peter Pan, but maybe it'll have its own thing, just depending on how many clips I have. But I'll work it in for you guys so you guys can see all the dialogue and stuff like that. But yeah, where's Abu? He was just here like a minute ago. He's gonna be done like any minute now. 4 minutes. He's hiding. Come out, Abu. Where are you? They should add Kion and Lion Guard characters to celebrate the live action Lion King. I don't know if they will because I think they're going to add the hyenas, or one of them at least. I don't know who else they'll add, but definitely they'll add a hyena. There's no way they won't. How much longer does Wendy have? Wendy still has another hour and 45 minutes. So, yeah. Still got a little bit of time here. I'm not going to be on here for another hour and a half. I will tell you guys that. I need to go and shoot some more videos. I have to go over to Mommy's for that. Swirly Pops. Hi, Mommy. Just in case you're watching. Look on Amazon for the Heartless plushie or Sora as a vampire plushie. Sora as a vampire plushie? Oh my gosh, that would be insane. I would still prefer the Heartless plushie though, for sure. At $25.99, Heartless is $23 or $60. Ooh. Yikes, that's expensive plushie. Someone said Mufasa. They could do, well, Mufasa's gone though most of the movie. I don't know if they'll actually add him. The only reason why I never thought they would is because, like, he's gone. And they didn't add him during the limited time event. So, I mean, like, why would they? But I guess it is possible they could add Mufasa. Or maybe they'll add, I don't know. I guess they could add Simba's mom. But I don't know. They could. My guess is now they're going to start adding 2 characters if they can, because obviously that gives them a little bit more money in their pocket if they're putting out like 2 characters. It kind of is crummy for us because it's more things to buy, because they obviously have a lot of bundles now during these things. But yeah. Have you gotten the message about the happiness? No, I didn't. But let's actually read it because we still have to wait for a boo. Happiness update. Hi, Kingdomers. Thanks for all the comments about the changes to the happiness reward system. Thank you for who just told me that. Kat. Thank you, Kat. For all the comments about the changes to the happiness reward system. We have reached out to several players requesting user IDs, and we are reviewing our data to better understand what we can do to ensure that this system results in more positive experience for our players. It's not very positive right now. While we look into this more closely, we are sending all of our players 160 happiness, which will move you into the ecstatic tier, along with 350 elixirs, which can be used to cast Merlin's happiness safeguard spell. Please note that you'll need to have access to Merlin to cast this spell. Finally, we will be removing activities that help generate happiness, lasting longer than 1 hour. Oh, good. Oh, good. That is good. We noted in our previous communication, we had intended to remove them in this update, and the fact that they were still included was an oversight on our part. Sorry for that. Thank you in advance for your patience while we look into this more closely. You know what? Thank goodness this has happened. Yay. Okay, because I was seriously worried about this whole happiness thing. But I will say this, guys. I think what they probably should have done before they included this happiness thing into the update with the character tokens and the magic decrease. Let's not forget the magic decrease, guys. This is not cool. This is really not cool. But what they should have done is sent out to, like, ask for, people basically to give their IDs and to have a sort of special update in advance, giving them access to, like, this whole happiness thing and saying we're testing it out in the kingdom. We'll give you, 20 gems, 350 elixirs, and I don't know, like 160 happiness or whatever once it's all over to get you into ecstatic. Like they've said here, but more saying like, hey, we are going to test this first, give you a reward if you are going to be one of our testers to make sure that this system works before giving it to everyone. Because now they've given it to everyone is kind of bad, because now a lot of us are like not finding this as enjoyable. We're panicking. It's affecting our tower challenge. There are a lot of things here that are affecting us currently, and they may not think that it's affecting us going into this, but it has, because we couldn't collect for our characters to level them up maybe and stuff like that with the character token thing. So there are a lot of stuff now that need to be fixed or should have been dealt with before putting this out. It's a little late, but I'm glad that they are addressing it. Just to, again, like I'm not being too harsh on DMK. I don't want you guys to think like I'm like losing my mind or angry at the game. I'm not. It's just, I think there was a few better ways to sort of approach this. Just saying. So Abu here is now got the dialogue. So he's wandering around. Let's see what he does if he stops. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's supposed to drop his gems out of his vest, but he didn't. Ta-da! Well, that impression is familiar, but no, he definitely would have sent word. Abu, are you sure you are not making up stories again? Quest complete. Monkey shines. Blah, 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 blah. So we got 1 free refresh token and 200 currency. That is good for us. More dialogue. Now, Abu, we can't solve this scarab problem if we're not even talking to each other now, can we? Here, this is a peace offering from me to you. I know you haven't had that many snacks today, and... That was fast. Splitsies. So it's an event quest. Send Jasmine and Abu to share an apple. So that's 2 hours for the two of them to go together. Oh, good. We're actually going to be able to see this one, and Abu will be on his way. Do you do diamond paintings? No. What is that? There's some you might like. I haven't seen those, but you can show me some on social media or whatever. The blue fairy is wonderful, but her star freaks me out. That's hilarious. Oh, there's Jasmine. Now, where's Abu? Okay, why are all the lions and tigers, genie? Okay, what is going on here? And Abu is over that way? We can't really see Abu. Why is everybody walking here? Go away. And Abu is like, yeah, we can't really see what he's doing, but he's like behind Jasmine. Not quite sure what that's about. But yeah, pretty cute. Unfortunately, we couldn't see all of it, but that is what it is. So I still have another hour to wait for the tower, unfortunately, before we can really do anything more. Now, I do have enough currency, I guess, to buy one more. So now I'm up to 3, yes, of the spilled goblet for Raja already. This is awesome. So I've already got, obviously, 2 of the other character tokens for Raja because I bought the Salton. So that is going to be helpful for sure. Like in terms of currency and stuff like that. So for newer players that maybe, kind of would still like a chance at Raja and stuff like that, buying the Salton would be a really good idea to do. And again, if you guys collect for Raja, all right, and you guys run out of time and you're like, I purchased all those character tokens, like how is this fair? The character tokens, they should still appear for the character once you actually bring them in. So, for example, the ears, hats, and, I guess the material. I don't know. I'm not totally sure about the goblet, how that works, but you'll definitely still have access to, like, the ears, hats, I'm pretty sure, and stuff like that once you bring them in. I haven't tested that theory because I'm going to do it for Cricky when I get him, but we don't know yet. We just don't know yet. Oh, I did check Abu. Abu is out on his next quest. We already did the dialogue for it. That's cute. Apparently, when I was young, the blue fairy arriving in her star suit used to scare me. Aw, that's so weird. Poor, I feel bad for you. It's affecting a lot. Oh, the happiness is losing happiness and magic. I think that it would be a good idea for the future to have testers. I agree, Kat. Testers in the future would be great if they do that for the game. Because, like, again, certain things like that, like, if the community was complaining about character token drops, they didn't improve it for anyone. They've lost us. I'd prefer to have a less chance of getting character tokens, but still give me the magic. fact that the magic shenanigans is going on, it's not really going to work for me. So, yeah. The goblet will be replaced with lamp tokens once the event is over. Okay, so I guess we'll just get a whole bunch of lamps instead of the goblets. So you'll still have that character token, but yeah. Ducky should not be on a timer. They should let us work on him immediately rather than letting us wait. What they should have done is just, as I said, had more quests, like 5 or 10 quests for us to do with the other Toy Story characters first, leading up to the unlocking of Ducky. That way it would have taken us maybe like a week or something to do all that dialogue, and then none of us would have been like, oh, well, I would have gotten rid of, like, it only would have been like 20 days instead of like 30, so that would have been nice of them to do. The other thing is like, I just think that those characters, like, if they want to have them in the shadows, that's fine, but not giving us any dialogue until they were ready to sort of release the characters to us. But that being said, it's there. There's not really much we can do about it now, but we will sort of have to wait on that. Now, I think I forgot to mention this in my update and stuff like that, my chat about everything, was in the building shop, we can actually see here that Slinky Dog Dash, which is the name of the attraction for Toy Story, that is going to be, I guess, the premium one. It is going to be available in 21 days, 20 hours here. So how we know it's going to be the premium one for sure, 300 gems. Yes, we saw the leaks, but we can confirm that because the construction time is instant. When the construction time is instant, that means it's like a premium one. So for example, if I built Chip 'n Dale's treehouse, you can see that construction time is going to be instant as well, and that is 200 gems. So that's kind of like how it works. We can see it even with Mike and Sully to the Rescue, 130 gems for 6 hours. Like every 6 hours we're going to get stuff. Like it'll be different. Well, I guess those two are the same, but I guess usually attractions collect differently, but construction time stays the same regardless. It's always instant, which is great. So that attraction we will probably have to purchase. I'm going to need to get some more gems here. It could come in a bundle, but we won't know obviously until a little bit closer to the time. But yeah, I'm not quite sure about, I guess, anything. I think I touched basically on everything with that. Concessions. Okay. Guys, since we've been talking, you guys saw my happiness was at like what? 35%? I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Okay, I'm just going to point out here. My happiness was like at 35-ish% or 33 when I opened my chests and everything and did my parade float when I started doing the live stream 3 hours ago. Okay? Now my happiness has dropped to 4%. Oh my gosh, it's even going down. It just went down from 5% to 4%. So it's at 4% now. Like, it's going down so fast. Like, this is not gonna work out well. If they don't fix this happiness, even if we use the safeguard with the elixirs, it's not gonna help us unless they fix this in like the next 24 hours. It's gonna doom us. So as you guys can see, this happiness has gone down so much that I don't even know what to say. I'm barely in ecstatic anymore. So yeah, this 160 happiness is going to be a great gift. However, it's not going to keep us there. The elixirs, though, will do that as the safeguard. Now, I could keep the elixirs, guys, and say, well, forget using the safeguard, or I could go ahead and just use the safeguard and be done with it. I feel like I might want to wait a little bit, though, to do that, the safeguard. I think I might just try and lock it in a little bit later once it gets down again for happiness. But yeah, the happiness has gone so much down in the last couple of hours, so pretty crazy. Yes, we do get Bo Peep's costume, and I will show you that, and I'll show you guys the timer for it. So I guess I'm going to claim the gift now, but you guys can see how much this has dropped, right, since the live stream started. Like, crazy. We were like 88%, so we were in joyous before, like when I started the stream. Then we opened a gold, 2 silver chests, and did the claiming of the parade float, as well as a couple of happiness around the kingdom and stuff like that, and that got us to like 38, I'll say 35%, and then again now it's dropped in 3 hours, so yeah, not ideal. If you're going to use the safeguard, wait until you drop low. Yeah, I probably will. Use the safeguard if you have to, you know, like, don't risk it, but if you can wait a couple of hours to sort of see if you have to use it, then obviously just wait. Okay, so there we go. Oh, I'm at, well, it never stays at 100 for long. That's always been the same. It usually just sits you at 99%. So at least now I am there, and we're going to sort of wait to see if they change this whole thing. I know the character token things. I wish they had done 3% increase character tokens and just include, or 6%, and given us the magic still. Because the 10% magic really made a difference, and now it just doesn't do that. So, yeah. Your Jungle Book characters might crush Chapter 3 as Mowgli is a 10 for you. That is true. I am in a good position. Overall, there's not really very many collections I'm going to do poorly at. Now, in terms of Peter Pan, obviously, like, I don't have him in the kingdom, so or Michael, so that is going to affect me a little bit. But if I do get Captain Hook to a 10, which I'm planning to do, then that should be able to save me for sure. Get me, like, you know, I can just keep using refresh tokens for him, and then that way at least that'll give me a chance. And then once a day I'll use Wendy, because I think she was the other one. So it was Michael, Captain Hook, and Wendy, I think. So Wendy I'll be able to use once. Michael I don't have, so that'll be a write-off. And then I'll always just use Captain Hook otherwise. So there'll be a little bit of strategy game plan when it comes time for that. But as of right now, we will sort of, like, I'll just leave it at that. Now, the thing is in the costume shop, oh, that's not costume shop, sorry. Costume shop, we've got Bo Peep's costume, which up near the top. Now, that's available in 14 days, 20 hours. So that is going to be before the Tower Challenge ends, actually, because the Tower Challenge is done 14 days, 23 hours. And Bo Peep is available in 14 days, 20 hours. So that means I might do my longest live stream yet when it comes to Bo Peep. I think that's what I'll do. So 14 days, 20 hours, I'll plan to do my longest live stream ever and talk about all kinds of DMK stuff. That way we can start collecting for Bo Peep's costume. We'll take a look and talk about everything. We'll probably get some dialogue leading up to that. We'll use some characters for it as well. Hopefully it doesn't conflict too much with the refresh tokens, but I think at that point in the event it's not really going to affect us that much because it's only like 3 hours difference type of thing. It's not going to really change that much. So even if it conflicts, it's not going to be the end of the world. Yeah. I think we'll just sort of save that for a little later, but I mean, it will be cool to get Bo Peep's costume a little bit early, and it will take some time to collect for it. I will share with you guys all of the leaks and stuff for Toy Story again. I have the images now. I showed them earlier, so you guys can always rewatch the stream and take a look at those character tokens and how much things are going to be. I'll give you a heads up, it's going to be expensive. So be warned, save your magic. Basically right now though, if you guys are looking for the leaks before I post them, I just don't even worry about it. I'll post them and they are going to be in the stream. So regardless, you will have access to them in this stream once I'm done. But yeah, it will be good. Forky though will be paid. I will give you that much. It is going to be pretty intense. So I'll try one more time for my special genie to come out. Come on. Rub for the genie. I wish. We'll see if my wish comes true. My first wish already came true today, and I got a fairy godmother, and I managed to get the Sultan. So my first wish has been used. My second and third wish are still not working yet, so it's only a matter of time. And so I guess that is everything I'm going to be doing for this live stream. I showed you guys in it, I showed you the special Aladdin key, and this is actually the Aladdin lamp I got at the Disney store here. Pretty cute, and it makes wishes for you. It makes sounds, and it will make different sounds depending on what lines up here. Yep, so I got 3 lamps in the row there, so it's kind of like a fun little game a little bit. It's almost like gambling. It's a gambling lamp. but no genie in it today, so we'll have to wait and see if it is. Now, if you guys didn't know, I do have another channel that is sort of geared to Harry Potter. As much as I am a Disney nerd, geeky nerd, I'm definitely just as much into Harry Potter. So I do have a Harry Potter channel called Potter Girl. You guys can check that out. And I am going to be playing Wizards Unite on there, but I also right now play Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. I'll be doing character voice impressions on there soon. And you know what? I'll be doing lots of Harry Potter stuff, even checking out some of the sites, picking a wand, all kinds of stuff. So stay tuned for all of that crazy fun on that channel. If you guys head over there and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. But for now, I am going to head out and get shooting all kinds of fun Aladdin stuff with Swirly Pops today. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys stay on top of your tower challenge. If you guys need any help, let me know in the comment section, in the comments below, because chat's not going to be available in just a few minutes here. So I will try and get back to all of you guys about that if you guys need any help throughout the challenge. And so thank you guys so much for watching. Give this live stream a big Mickey thumbs up, and we will see you guys for the next Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. Bye!